Junior Radio. Whoa. Touching hands is on your stereo, yeah. Mutabaruka leads the way, so just you let the station play, yeah. Say your teaching's got to hold on me, yeah. Well, this is Kimani and you're listening to, Mutabaruka. IRFM, Cutting Edge. Whoa.
Always smoking. Lyrics like a bazooka. You are listening to Mutabaruka.
IRFM, #1 radio station in the whole wide world. In the groove, I move those feet, feel good.
Continent with Mutabaruka. We are listening to the whole of it. Can I hear? Continent, the end, the end. Believe me.
Yeah, good night. This is the Cutting Edge and IRFM with you next Wednesday. You're listening to the man called you. So, okay, come again. Roy Shirley. Okay. Roy Shirley, the high priest, man. May I tell you, the late, great Roy Shirley. I want to give thanks to the moment, give thanks to the time and the energy. You know, we have so much things are going on at the Elkla Island, yes or no, that may I tell you, the more things are going on than the island big. May I tell you, man, there's some weird and strange things are going on in Jamaica, you know. Why you look all the further them down here, so right now we are listening to Cutting Edge, you understand? Because we know, say, a whole heap of one year about the program, and them reach at Jamaica, you know, them just gone right into the Cutting Edge, so you love all the ones them who listen to the Cutting Edge when them come at Jamaica. Yeah, out of Ethiopia, a traditional song done by nearly everybody in Africa, believe you me. Yeah, sister out of Benin, sister called Angelique Kidio, out of Benin. Sweet, sweet African style music, may I tell you, man, it's sweet. So we're going to play this one, you know, this one named The Sacred Rock. The Sacred Rock. This is an Ethiopian song. The translation of The Sacred Rock is Kabo. Long time we don't play this tune, yeah? Music called Kabo, out of Ethiopia. Sacred Rock. Sweet, sweet music. This is the Cutting Edge on IRFM. What a sweet music. Out of Ethiopia, Astaweke, Kabo. Yeah, man, may I tell you, the music, they mesmerizing. Conscious is the mind that appreciate all music. It exalts the mind, man. Yes, it exalts the mind. Continuing the journey musically. African variations. Yes, North African music with a touch of the Arabic vibes in it. Yeah, man. Continuing the variation, yes, continuing the variation. We have a very interesting program tonight, line up, but we just put in a kind of different mood, the whole day, same thing, same way. Well, say a different thing right here, so now. So, we are continuing the journey musically, different style, African way style, more slow and easy vibes, you understand?
Xel xalat na lu xol yëgul yëngu daaneel na guy wële sa lëx sul na kan wële déglu dégg lu war raca
so why you know Parliament Barfall Bridge and them will listen to the show here all down in Senegal there, yes, all the Barfall them all over the world who know say them music sink deep in the hearts of a whole heap of African people. Yeah, we call it exposing. That all 5-10 years from now when you hear them tune a play somewhere, you say, but wait, so when they are Jamaica, when they are Mutabaruka play them tune, yes, a whole heap of people say that. A whole heap of people say that. It's all about exposing the ears to different cultures and different music. Just like how they listen to our music. We don't get the opportunity to listen to their music because we so get caught up in the American music. That you think says only American people are sing music. There is music that is made all over the world in every continent. And we should be able to be exposed to other people's culture through their music. Because most of the time it's through the music you kind of can decipher out the cultural ways of the people. Yes, this is the Cutting Edge on IRFM. We're there with you. Okay, so I'm going to continue the journey and then take this call, yeah? Yeah, man, music. Conscious is the mind that appreciates all music. It heals the mind. Exalts the mind. So we hear the music, it carry right into some village where we pass through in Africa, in a certain place. Believe you me, it's sweet. The experience is wonderful too. Yes, Cutting Edge.
Good night, Muta. Blessed night, my brother.
Blessed.
Yes, my brother. I want to speak to you tonight on some issues concerning our international human rights.
Okay.
Now, on May the 15th, on May the 6th, on January the 6th of this year, we have a peaceful demonstration before the Foreign Affairs Minister's office to have, we were to see him, to have dialogue about our international,
who is we?
about our human rights.
Who is we? Who is we?
We, human rights ambassador, who represent human rights out here.
Who is we that make up this human rights ambassador? Who is
a group of us, sir, my brother.
What is it?
A group of us who is defenders of the human rights for the people at this time. And we went there and he refused to hear from us, the Foreign Affairs Minister. He did not want to have any dialogue with us.
Why?
He said what we must do is write our own UN letter and send to the UN and they will represent us. We cannot get representative that way, Muta. Because the voice of the people is the voice of God. However, we have another demonstration the 15th of May here. Same place, and we were refused from seeing the Foreign Affairs Minister. So what we do now, we went to the Half-a Tree police station and we met with Superintendent Bailey. And we filed a claim about our refusal to have dialogue with the Foreign Affairs Minister towards our international human rights. Superintendent Daly give us privilege to take out a warrant against him.
Warrant against who?
The Foreign Affairs Minister.
The police give you
Give us
advice to take out a war against the foreign minister. That a J.A. Nicholson you talk about.
No, the Foreign Affairs Minister is
J.A. Nicholson.
Yes.
A.J. Nicholson, one of them. And Nicholson name though.
Yes, Muta.
So the police give you a piece of paper to file something against the minister because he refused to see you now.
Yes, and give us the advice what we must do.
So what we must do?
Friday of this week, no, Friday the 13th gone. We went up to tell us to go up to the police commissioner, so we went up there.
Mm.
When we went there, the police commissioner was not there. We went as private diplomats. So I am no more a citizen of Jamaica. I denounce my citizenship through my baptism, or through my church faith.
So you're not citizen of which country now?
Yes, so me in this country, me is a free citizen.
So may I ask you which citizen? You're a citizen of where? You're a citizen of where?
I am a citizen. I am an Ethiopian citizen in another country because I carry a private diplomat passport.
Oh, you have a diplomatic passport from Ethiopia?
Yes.
Okay. Who issued that passport to you?
Who issued that passport to me?
Yeah. Hello? I wish you got
I missed him.
Eh?
I missed him issue that passport to me.
Wait, hold on. Wait, sister. Hold on there. Who you say issue the passport to you that make you an Ethiopian citizen?
I missed him.
Who is that? Who is I Mexican?
Not highly missed him.
Yeah, who is he?
Our black redeemer who has now come to redeem us and conquer the IMF debt.
Now hold on, man. We want to find out something from you. Where is this man that issued the passport to you that make you an Ethiopian citizen?
Yes.
Where is he?
Repeat what you said, Musa.
Where is the man that issued the passport to you to make you an Ethiopian citizen?
The kingdom of Dabazi. He's not here.
Passport to you to make you an Ethiopian citizen.
The kingdom of Dabazi.
What is a passport? What is a passport?
A passport?
Yes.
Is to pass through a port.
Yes.
But this passport is also showing us our credentials and showing all us pertaining to our international rights.
But you can't travel with it.
Yeah.
So it's not a passport then. Wait no man, if you can't travel it is not a passport.
It's not official as yet because I can't
who will make it official?
It's supposed to be recognized under international law because we be living in this Western Hemisphere as citizens, and citizens have no rights. Because citizens don't
Brethren, hold on man. What you say now no make no sense. Because where you just say a while ago, where you just say null and void. Me ask you about passport. And you tell me say the passport can't travel upon. That means you have no passport.
No, it's
a passport
what I was saying to you. It's an autonomous passport, diplomatic passport.
If a diplomatic passport, you can go through the pass. You can pass the port without any connection, without any check. If you have a diplomatic passport, you can go through without any check.
That's why we need this Minister of Foreign Affairs.
But the Minister of Foreign Affairs cannot. The Minister of Foreign Affairs don't have nothing to do with a passport that is issued to you from Ethiopia. The Ethiopian government can issue a passport to you void of the Jamaican government. The Jamaican government don't have nothing to do with issuing a foreign passport. It's the government in the country that you want to be a national of issue the passport. It will have nothing to do with the government, Jamaican government. So you tell me say you have a passport and she have a passport. It don't make no sense if you can't use the passport for travel because that's what mean. Passport, you pass the port of the country that you're moving from one port to the next.
But this
man who living in Jamaica, who you claim is of Solomonic dynasty, and that do have nothing to do with nothing. It do have nothing to do with nothing. The police cannot tell you must go to the head of the police force to demand that the Minister of Foreign Affairs see you. It don't make no sense, brethren. I better want to go plant some food and just sit down and live and just eat.
Have you ever heard about international law?
It do have nothing to do with international law.
But international law showed us and give us the authority and the right.
Which authority? To have a passport that you can't travel with?
No, what I want to say to you, the Minister of Foreign Affairs and the international law supposed to recognize
the passport
haven't been recognized.
But the passport, the only way the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Jamaica is going to recognize the passport if the passport was issued by the country that you claim you are a citizen of. If your country that give you the passport, which you say is Ethiopian passport you have, if the country does not recognize that passport, there is no obligation to the Jamaican Foreign Affairs Minister to recognize this passport that cannot even go to the airport with. You can't go to Ethiopia upon the passport there. That is the first thing. So that's a problem in itself. You saying you're an Ethiopian citizen and have a passport that cannot carry you to Ethiopia, it don't make no sense. Brethren, only for wake up Rasta, it don't make no sense. Don't get in an illusion and delusion and create a problem. If you have an Ethiopian passport and you're in Jamaica, it's supposed you can carry you go to Ethiopia. If you have a South African passport and you want to go to South Africa, you can go to South Africa. If you have a Jamaican passport and you want to go to Jamaica, you go to Jamaica. It's just foolishness to not talk about. It's just foolishness. Pure stupidness. I don't understand this madness. What is it that make Jamaican people under this illusion and delusion of Ethiopia and all this madness? Somebody give up them Jamaican citizenship for take an Ethiopian citizenship and have a man down here who is of the Solomonic dynasty, who was ordained by His Majesty, to give you a passport that you can't go to Ethiopia with. What kind of madness is that? Where people get these things from? You're going to march to the Foreign Affairs Minister under the United Nations Charter of Human Rights that you're going to have a passport. You give up your Jamaican passport, forget an Ethiopian passport, and you want the Jamaican Foreign Affairs Minister to recognize this passport, which the government of Ethiopia don't know nothing about. How the hell you can have a Jamaican passport and can't use it to go to Jamaica? What is the crazy? What is madness? If you have a Bermudan passport, it carries you to Bermuda. You can have a Jamaican passport and have a visa in it to Ethiopia and it carries you there. So if you have a Jamaican passport and it have a visa in there that carries you to Ethiopia, you can go to Ethiopia. If you have an Ethiopian passport, you don't have to have a visa to go into Ethiopia because it's an Ethiopian passport that says that you are a citizen of the country. Anything else out of that, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. The Minister of Foreign Affairs will not recognize a passport that can't carry you on a plane to carry you to the next country that the nationality of that passport is claiming that you are. John Tam is a national of Ethiopia. You take your money, buy a ticket, and you go to Ethiopia, you reach at the airport, you show them your Ethiopian passport, you're a national of Ethiopia. The government of Ethiopia supposed to issue that to you. There's no go around it. It has nothing to do with UN, United Nations Charter, this and all this madness where people are talking about. A passport carry you through the port, you pass through the port of the country that is signatory to that passport. And other government recognize the passport if it is coming from the government that your passport recognize that you are a national of that country. What else is there? I don't understand it. It's something wrong with me. It looks like something wrong with me. Because when I hear them things, they get me crazy. It get me crazy because I know say these things are some delusion. I don't know it's what. It's the BD, it's the grabber, I don't know. Something are going in these things where they give people for smoke and drink, Rasta. Or where you read, a confusion. Who is this man in a Jamaica that is issuing passport from the Solomonic dynasty? Where we must go now start to think about the next man again. The amount of man will come up in a Jamaica I mean, we must go start think about this man now where they have Debraze. Debraze is a place in Ethiopia, man, bring it, come down here so now, and want crown this man you know, from the Solomonic dynasty, and he might issue passport, that is Ethiopian passport, that can't make you left the country. Is where people get this thinking from. Why don't you go plant some food? I go hug up your wife, Rasta. Believe you me. I don't understand this irrational thinking. Yes, continent.
Excellent. Greetings.
Blessed.
Yes, this is Lou Erasmus Finalis Lasta, Universal Human Rights Ambassador.
You are the university what?
Universal Human Rights Ambassador with an autonomous diplomatic passport, yes.
Diplomatic passport? Oh, you is a is that next man now about the passport thing?
No, I'm the individual that issues them out.
You issue the passport?
Yes.
You are anointed from Haile Selassie from the Solomonic dynasty?
Yes, my biological father met the emperor in Ethiopia, and that's how I got my birth name.
Don't talk so fast for me. Don't talk so fast for me.
Sorry.
You was anointed by Haile Selassie?
Yes.
And you are from the Solomonic dynasty?
Yes. My name is on the Crown Council website. It's a hereditary title.
You are authorized by the government of Ethiopia to issue passport to Jamaicans?
No, I don't need the government of Ethiopia. I need international human rights law. Article 13 gives me the right to freedom of movement. Now, give thanks for revealing to the Jamaican people that, yes, there's an individual here with autonomous diplomatic passport. My international human rights Article 13 is being violated by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Yo, I said, don't talk so fast. Talk slow. Sorry. Talk slow that the people them can understand what I say. You say
okay, my rights to freedom of movement under Article 13 of the Universal Declaration of the Human Rights Charter is being violated by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, who's the People's Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Now, we had Rima and Jungle street youths demonstrating for human rights at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The JP and PNP street youths want peace. We want international human rights representation in Jamaica. We don't own IMF. We're not in debt. The debt situation belongs to the government corporation, which belongs to the Queen.
Yo, listen to what I say now. Don't go off of the track, man. You talk about too much thing. You talk about IMF now. We're not talking about no IMF. We want to clarify something. This is clarity we want now. You, what is your name? What is your name?
Lowell Rasmus Ben Haile Selassie.
All right, all right, make me call you Haile Selassie then. You, Haile Selassie, it's telling me that you have authority to issue Ethiopian passports in Jamaica?
Yes.
All right. Who give you the authority to issue Ethiopian passport in Jamaica?
To the Ethiopian Orthodox Swedish Christian faith and Protestant here in the West.
All right. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church, the Ethiopian Orthodox faith authorize you to give out Ethiopian passport to Jamaican citizens.
Well, you have to understand, brother, the faith means the expectation of a better hope. So each individual within
I hear what you're saying. I'm asking you.
Each individual within the Orthodox faith is a monotheistic Christian faith. It teaches each individual that God lives in your flesh. We're all equal, children of God.
I don't worry about the philosophy of the church. There's passport me I talk about. I don't worry about the philosophy of the church. I am asking you a question.
Yes.
The Ethiopian Orthodox faith says that you, Haile Selassie, is authorized to give out passport to people who claim they are Ethiopians to go to Ethiopia.
No, my freedom of movement says I have the right to credentials myself. Article should give me the right to give myself credentials.
All right, so
credentials. We have the right to identify ourselves under international law. All we're doing is justifying us under international law to show that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs is in violation. He's breaching the Universal Declaration of the Human Rights Charter, which Emperor Stopside established for the whole world.
You travel?
Excuse me?
You travel anytime. You sound like you travel. You come like you come from America.
I have traveled, but the situation is dealing with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs who's violating human rights charter.
No. All right, may I ask you a question? You have an American passport?
No. And no one voted for the Governor General neither.
What kind of passport you have?
I have an autonomous diplomatic passport, which was created for the Kingdom of Debazee, which is an autonomous territory that was gifted to the...
Boss, you talk so much, Rasta, I ask you one something. Just answer me one something and don't tell me about 5 things, 30 something. I ask you, you have an American passport? Yes or no?
No, I do not.
What passport you used to come to Jamaica?
I came here on the ticket.
Oh, so you're an American citizen?
No, I'm not.
So, you don't come here with
I
no
renounced
passport?
my citizenship. I renounced allegiance to all bankrupt nation states. We're trying to create a new kingdom of deficit.
When you reach the immigration authorities in Jamaica, what passport you show them?
You actually have to deal with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs first. The UN Vienna Convention says all international relations have to go to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
You know what I'm going to lock you off? Me ask you a simple question, you know. When you reach
But I'm answering to the Vienna Convention.
When you reach to the immigration in Jamaica, what passport did you show them?
When did I reach?
No, when you come in at Jamaica and you reach at the immigration authority, what kind of passport you show them?
No, Moto, you're making a mistake. This is a spiritual redemption. We baptize us in Ethiopia.
Yes, next people, I know. Because it's too early for me to get excited, you know, believe you me. Whenever those the program that will get so after me I play them soothing music there. Me I play some lock him up no rasta. You make him there talk by himself, make him talk by himself, man. No, after me I play them soothing music and I heal myself. I try to heal myself with the music, you know. Because after today, so much bad news upon the radio, me I try to heal myself. And this man now come to traumatize me life in the night, you know. And it's so early. Look how far the program that's done. Then if me start traumatized by now to rest, me don't sleep good tonight. Me gonna appear nightmare. Me gonna say me want one of them passport there too. I don't understand. What the hell is happening? It's where going. It's where really are going in Jamaica. Human rights people are going at school, going at homes for go tell people about preference in sex and what must happen in sex. Man a come now say him is Haile Selassie, name Haile Selassie, and him get something from somebody. And me ask him a simple question, you know, what did the immigration authority stamp when you come in at Jamaica? He might tell me about UN and this and this. What it's where them man, it's where them people they come from. Where them come from? EJ? No, but him so like America to me, him no want claim it, you know. Him no want claim it, you know. I mean, no, America ever come from it, him no want claim it. What the hell did he come through the passport? Why? Him coming at suitcase? How much a suitcase him coming at anyway? Alright, me could clip that now. Because I really know why I thought you no more of that for the night, you know. Brethren, believe you me. I did after that? Alright. Alright, sir. The program just started. I was playing all these mellow music that I was getting so soothing my soul. And now my heart turned round crisscross. Now my heart is horizontal in my chest. Believe you me. Okay. We want to talk to this sister here. Very important. This supposed to heal my soul. This sister is supposed to heal my soul. Believe you me. She named Renee Bruce Miller. She has created a Pan-African mobile app. Now, I am not so into computers, but I sat with her half of the day at the Pegasus Hotel the other day talking about this invention that she did. Good night, ma'am. Good night.
Good night. Anna Muta, I hope you feel better by the time the call is ended.
No, but you can't make me feel worse than that brother there, them two people.
Well, this is true. I only bring good news.
To you already, and we were speaking for about 5-6 hours. And
yes, and we had a good time.
I was not upset in no way when I speak to you. As a matter of fact, I found what you was showing me very interesting to the point where I say I have to interview you.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much for that.
All right. So now, you are a computer wizard, as I can see.
No, I know. I'm not really a wizard, but I'm the type of person that if I see something that I want to do, I'll be very determined to get it done. Most of what I know about computers and building websites and development is self-taught, but also I have a background in travel, and original travel development is code. So I just incorporated that into getting what I needed to do done.
All right.
You know, what I don't know, I went to the library to find out and learn myself.
All right. So you choose to go to the computer now, and you recognize the craziness in black people. Every time them to learn them computer is a white man apps them gone on, them apps, Google is white people. And I remember you showing me the richest people them in this game of computers, and no black people turn up on it.
No, because you see, the thing is now, where we are as black people, we've just been regulated to the rules of consumerism. If you take Jamaica, for example, if you look back to the history of Jamaica, when the Chinese came, they went to commerce, and the Indians come and them stick with the agriculture, and then who ends up now being the people that are the contributing factors to commerce? We're only a nation of consumers instead of producers. And when you really look at the media, only 6 corporations control 90% of the media and programming, and those are GE, News Corp, Disney, Viacom, Time Warner, and CBS. And so we see what they want us to see, and that goes for here in Jamaica, because everybody have cable, and everyone now has access to the internet. And instead of us using the tool or the vehicle of the internet to say, well, we're going to use it for commerce, we're now looking at it as a way to take picture and eye power one another and say, yeah, my shoes turn up and my ear look good. Instead of really looking at what we're doing, we're spending money for our internet connection on our mobile phones. We're spending money to have wireless service in our homes. But by the same token, we're not using the tool that we have to build commerce amongst ourselves. Meanwhile, these same people are using us. They're using the content that we're posting on Instagram and Facebook.
Build up themselves and make millions.
Right. Millions. If you look at Facebook, as I told you, there's a website called whoownsfacebook.com. And there's about 27 owners in Facebook. It's not just Mark Zuckerberg. He owns the majority shares. But there are so many owners in Facebook, and not one black owner. And the importance of the black ownership is we're building up our own community. We have to do it for ourselves. We can't just sit around and expect the white man to come from foreign and come do it for we. And we have all this land out here, and we have all these people who have these talents, and we're just waiting around for somebody. You know, we're waiting around for the opportunity that someone else gives us instead of creating the way for ourselves. So where I saw the opportunity was because there's so much money spent in reaching the black consumer. And I can speak for America because I have the factual data from Nielsen ratings. And because Jamaica now is a part of, basically might as well just attach themselves to America. Because we have the cable, and we're now moving towards hyper-consumerism, and so now we're just a pool. We've just become a part of the pool that the African-American community is a part of, where they're just eating and shopping and shopping and eating. I'm not saying the African-Americans are not intelligent and want to try, but the country is so difficult there that they're not really seeing a way. Whereas we know we can say, boy, we go buy a dozen bun and set up a thing out of school and we do a thing. They don't have that luxury. And we are slowly becoming a part of that, because when you look at consumerism on the island here, you know, we have to start learning Mandarin. We have to.
Right.
We have to.
Let me ask you a
to
question.
compete with the Chinese.
Right. Well, maybe we don't have to compete with them. Maybe them just take over everything what we're supposed to do, and then we just...
Why, look so, but we are still at the bottom.
Yeah,
we're still at the bottom, and we can't live so.
All right, look at now. You take a big leap and create and design the similar thing like where Google that have we do. The similar thing like where
Facebook and
Facebook. So you actually create now a Facebook, which is not called Facebook, and a Google design, which is not called Google. Oh, you reach this, so you maneuver yourself to reach this, so come and still can't understand it, you know. Yeah, show me the word.
You know, the thing is, though, we start talking about it, I'm going to tell the people that about it. It's called Proudly. Proudli. Proudly with an I. And
so we can Google Proudly and get it? Tell me, because I'm working beside me, I saw.
Yeah, man, him can Google Proudly, man. Him can Proudly with an I. Sure, it will be the first in the Google rating.
Proudly. Proudli.com. Proudly.com. And this is like Facebook.
It's a social media site. So it's not just about a website. It's a social network.
Yeah.
So anything you can do on Facebook, you can do on Proudly, but more. You can have your pages and your groups and things. You can also have a pin board like on Pinterest. You can upload from your mobile phone, send it straight up to Proudly. You have a music market, and Jamaica is a big place for musicians, where, you know, you can sell your own music. If you copyright your music and you own your music, you can sell your music. You can sell it to as many people as you would like. You can list real estate, and, you know, another thing too, you can do the crowdfunding.
All right, the brother just find it.
With a peacock.
Yeah, with the peacock. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Believe you me, because I find it intriguing, and I find it, you know, very, very interesting that a sister should have sit down and create something like this. How long it take you to do this? How long it take you for really go through this?
All right. When we start working on this version of Proudly, I start work about October of last year, and I kind of put it down. I'm not going to lie, I did get discouraged, and I put it down. And I went back to it again in about January. I pick it up again, and I just decided to get it done, because my whole thing, I was creating something for black people. But when me I look on Facebook, me see people, both of them look sexy, and I take picture about them sexiness, and I say, no, these people aren't ready for it. And I'm not going to make myself crazy doing something for people who are not interested. But again, you know, there's a whole entire continent of Africa with 51 countries who will get it, you know, and there's a whole island of Jamaica with people who are progressive and entrepreneur and business-minded and creative, and they will get it, and these are my people. So I do this for my people. I'm going to take my time and do it. And, you know, Muta, this whole thing here that you're looking at, if you go to the main menu, you sign in, you go to the main menu, you'll see the grid. It's accumulation of work that I've been doing since 2005. I wrote a book. It was never published. It was sent back on fire through the mail by Oxford University Press. It was called An Encyclopedia of Transgressions. And what the book was creating a relationship between all the peoples of the diaspora. Because you back a man and it was dark like midnight, and you said to him, sir, you know, where you come from, man, come from Mexico. You didn't know there was slavery in Mexico. You didn't know there was slavery in Argentina. You didn't know there was slavery in Honduras. You didn't know that you there, Jamaica, suffer, and your experience that you've endured, that a man on the other side of the world will go through the same thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and so I tried to create something that had a timeline that you can look back and say, well, in 1500, this was happening in Venezuela, right? A historical context. And everybody who I went to support it, them said, people don't want to talk about them things, man. They want them Beyonce time and Jay-Z time. And yeah, man, that's true. But me can't really worry about them people. Those people who not see it, and them me I deal with. Me I deal with the people them who see it. I deal with the people them who understand that if you don't stick together, and if you don't create a community, and if you don't start supporting each other, we will never be better as a people. We'll always be on the bottom. And me know that we better than that. So, I put in the time.
Some can take clarity with some, and nothing there upon it, sister, believe.
Yeah, man.
Comprehensive, man.
Yeah, Musa, man, because you see,
so
the name alone.
Wait, let me see you a chance with that. What me ask you? I just want to ask you some question about this thing.
All right.
You tell me, say, instead of me use Facebook, me can use this and get the same result like Facebook.
Better. Because what you can do is when you make a post here, you can post, when you make a post directly here, you can post straight to Facebook. If you don't want to post to Facebook, you just unclick Facebook, or you can post to Twitter. The other thing, though, is when you go into your profile, you can pull down all of your images from Picasa, from Instagram, from Facebook. You can import all of your images from everywhere. So you're not going to miss anything on Proudly. Yeah, man. Yeah, because even I now upload directly from Proudly on my phone. I haven't deployed the mobile app just yet because I had to flush out and come deal with some things. The mobile app is going to be fully deployed at the end of July in the Android store, which is Google Play, the iOS, which is iPad, and the iPhone. So as long as you have an internet connection, wherever in the world you may be, wherever on the green.
Jai go on it. Jai, you go on it proudly.
Proudli.
No, the brethren are upon it still, you know, but where I say now that you actually create an alternative to Facebook.
Yeah, man.
And this thing is, I mean, you know, if you have no register or no, you register it?
Yeah, man, you have to register and go in. You have to register, create usership. You know, if you go through a whole heap of long heap of hoop, you can register with Facebook or register with Twitter. You know, the hardest part about it wasn't building it, is testing it for the bugs. Yeah. So I'm a retest again, and now I have to move my servers, you know, and create a new encryption so that it's protected, because I know when you do something like this, enough like an evil eye look around and things.
So tell me something now. Try you do it. Is there anybody who try hack it out of existence, or can it be hacked out of existence?
No, well, to be honest with you, Musa, everything can be hacked, but nobody can hack it out of existence.
That means
no, man. My backup, my SSL, my encrypted, my lockup, man. Me not say, this is not a challenge. Me not tell nobody to come try. I'm just saying that, you know, there are people out there who hack in the U.S. government. There are people out there who hack in Dow Jones, them hack into Amazon, them hack into eBay. So I'm not saying I'm hack-proof. I'm saying I'm protected and backed up and secured enough to the point that if a little situation go on, me sort out. It's, you know, it not go reach in a way where it gone.
So me talk to a future billionaire Jamaican. Me glad to me talk to you. Like you can't remember.
Look, you know, from your lips to the heavens, you know. Yeah, you see, the important thing, Musa, is people need to understand themselves. Yeah. You see, once you understand yourself and you know that what you're doing, your actions that you do every day, you get up and you're up on Twitter and you're up on Facebook. So you are giving, you're building content.
Wait now. Pardon me, no, but I test today, so I test it, you know, the brethren just sign up a while ago and it means no on it. So it takes test it meaning we attack. You understand? Because it's very important that people who are listening know say this thing is a real thing. A Jamaican that create this thing.
A Jamaican make it for everybody. I need the people to understand that it was created for them.
Yes. Sister Wilma's and thing, yes.
Yeah, man, it was created for them. Yeah. Specifically, not to fleece them or take advantage of them, so them can help themselves.
Yeah, but because right now, give them an alternative. You give them an alternative.
Yeah, man, but it's not just an alternative in Musa, because, all right, basically what Proudly is, let me spell it again, Proudli. What Proudly is, it's a multifaceted site. It's social networking. It also has crowdfunding. It also has you can list real estate. You can list a variety of things. You can open a store. You can keep a pin board. Never, you know. All right. Look, for example, the crowdfunding. You have a couple of people out there who have land, and they would like to develop the land. Maybe they need money for irrigation. Maybe they need money to get seeds or things like that. They can build a donations platform on Proudly. Them can share it all over the world. Them can go right back to Twitter, right back to anywhere they wish to send the information back to the internet. Because I looked at things that were intrinsic to their needs, right? Yeah. So you know, you have a phone. Once you have a phone, and you have a connection to the internet, you know, you can create a crowdfunding listing where people can find you. You know, I don't see Facebook doing that. You know, I don't see anybody stopping and thinking and say, what do these people need? Let me do something for them. I see people looking at you like, why them people are not really conscious about how they must spend them time or the money. So make us see what we can get from them.
But
so
sister,
I look into step forward, but I look into everybody step forward with me.
The brethren is using it, and trust me, come see me use it, me I get more excited about it because you excite me. Trust me, I ain't so far from me. But
wow,
you see me use it, him sign up and everything, and him gone the night and more.
Yeah, man, him a play with the big man.
This is very important. Hold on, we come forward to you. Yes. Yeah, this is the Cutting Edge. We're talking to Renee Miller, sister who has created a Pan-African mobile app, and we are on it. You can access it from your phone, sister?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's mobile ready. It's mobile ready. All of the features you can request to have a.
If you can put the app on the phone.
No, I can't get the app until the end of July. Because I was testing the app. I have me ready to go. I'm in the store, me in the Apple store, I'm there, but I'm still testing. I'm not ready to deploy. So when I'm confident that I've tested my heart's content, I've slated a date for the end of July.
So who know about this apart from you? Who know about this thing? Because I never
Musa,
who know about it?
I just you and the listeners and you know, and very few people, and you know, my mother knows about it. So you know, my mother.
How long ago you do it? Because this is amazing. Why all this comes as a big secret, or you keep things such a secret?
No, because all right, most of my time was spent just building. In my professional career, I am usually the sales girl, the person who goes out and asks for the check and talk to people and goes and communicate with the client. However, in this case, I had to go up in one shelf and just beat it out from morning till night. And I mean, I also have techs that I paid you know, pro bono work to just do what they need to do, or I should say per diem, just to get certain things, because there are times when most of them look me not sleep for 4 days because I'm just up, down, back to back. And so I had to hire people that I could give piece of the work out to do and then take it back over, just to give myself a break. And sometimes my eyes, when I close my eyes, all I see is proudly, all I see is numbers, codes, all I see a whole heap of things that across the screen. So it was a difficult journey.
All right.
And I'm glad I've done it. I'm glad I completed it, and you caught me right when I finish it.
All right.
Just as I finish it.
You can't tell them what people go on it after. You can't tell them what people went on it. Is there a way to find out?
Yeah, man. Yes, right. I can. I can see.
The people know this. Anyway, when I listen to me now, believe you me, because the brethren just do it a while ago. This is an alternative. Well, you don't want to say alternative, but it's an alternative because everybody know about Facebook. But this now was created by a Jamaican sister who used to go to Walmart with my daughter. I have to tell them that. And it amazes I, because I know that Europeans make billions out of these things, and I don't see why a little sister from Jamaica can't make billions out of it. And the only way she can do this is if everyone is aware that you can do this instead of the other one. And I'm a kind of prejudice, you know. It's better you use Proud Eye than Facebook, even though
Proud Eye, I love it.
I know Proud Eye. Proudly.
Proudly, Proudli. But I like that one there, Proud Eye.
iPad,
you know,
I this and I that. You know, Proud Eye. I don't know. All right.
Yeah, man, Proud Eye. See that?
Hear me say now. It's very important that the people them understand where you're going now.
Right.
This thing that we are speaking of is do the work and more work than Facebook. And everybody is on Facebook. What the sister is offering now is something that gone beyond Facebook. And it is keeping in line with our African thinking, African consciousness, and black awareness. And to top it all, she's a Jamaican daughter who used to go to Woolmars. You can't want better than that. So I am recommending it. I am personally recommending it. So all I want is the computer now. Just go on and proud. I mean, proud. When you're proudly.
Proudly. Proudly. Proudly, Buta. Proudly.
Proudly.
Yeah, man. You can't forget the name there because, you know, we have a song, you know. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud.
Yes.
You notice my logo? The peacock?
Yeah, me see the peacock.
What is prouder than a peacock?
Yeah, I'm pretty too.
I'm pretty too, you know. And all who look on the peacock, me couldn't know something.
You try look like the peacock when you come check. You try look like the peacock when you come check me.
Yeah, man, I did have to sell the thing, man. I did have to sell the thing. Because you see, what I understand about you now, you Muta, you like a character and you like people to be themselves. And that was me. Yeah, man, that was me in all of my glory.
I think it was you after you wake up.
Say again?
I thought it was you after you wake up.
I just straight out of bed at daytime, a morning time. So I come out fabulous every morning.
All right. So
but more
this you see, me I try to find out if there is any legal implication that you need to take care of before you market it. Or that work. I don't know about
what do you mean?
You know, I don't know, like...
Okay, all right, let's go to the legal implications. Let's start, if we want to go down that road. The legal implications, every single user, wherever in the world you may be, that uploads any content, whether it be an image or a note, those items, Facebook can use that item forever and ever and ever, even if you deleted the item and someone else shares it and they still have it. So legally, you already not have no rights when you use Facebook and load your content to Facebook. I don't have that kind of stipulation.
Yeah.
I don't have that type of stipulation because I believe your content is your content. So I have my own privacy agreement, but not to the invasive way of other people. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not copying Facebook. There are several social media networking sites out there. There's Jenga. There's so many different social media. People create social networking sites for different things. You can create a social networking site for cricket. You can create a social networking site for football. You can create so many things, you know, but I created this one specifically because I saw where there was a need for us to be more conscious about how we spend our time, about what we do with our time, what we're doing with all these 5-megapixel cell phone and camera, what can zoom and go far and take picture. Why aren't we taking photographs of something that we created? We're creative people. We're intrinsically creative people, you know, and we can use our creativity and connect it with this connection. We have so many with this internet connection. Jamaica is not like one time where 1 and 2 man have internet. Everybody has it now, you know. Why are we paying so much money to be connected? To fast on people business and say, boy, she look good here. You know, we need to be more conscious about how we're spending our time. And this thing too is, you know, Marcus Garvey created the UNI and the shipping line. Not for so well, to send everybody go to Africa, but to create trade and commerce with Africa. Now we are in the position now where the internet, why aren't we using the internet for those things? And, you know, black-owned media is a necessary part of black-owned trade, you know. Without media outlet, retailers won't be confident in reaching their target audience, you know. So we need to focus on the black-owned media the advertising, and especially the mobile and the internet, because according to Nielsen, they said black consumers are more receptive to advertising on mobile devices, and they're one of the most digitally active consumers. I will send you this email. I will send you this. You know, they said in comparison to other people, you know, of the world, that 63% of black adults make a purchase online, and 16% of black adults are more likely than the average U.S. consumer to make a purchase of clothing, children items, things of that nature. So why no somebody like me who is enterprising and really see the need, why would I look at that and say, shall make somebody else do it?
All right, so
I see where I can do it.
Let me ask you a question. How you personally benefit from this?
No, I will benefit. Indeed, I will benefit because...
tell me how them do it, like Facebook. How you benefit from...
Well, Facebook benefits by advertising.
Okay.
But, Facebook has usership. And if you look at the people who own Facebook, you're talking about Goldman Sachs. You're talking about the mega financial houses of the world. T. Rowe Price. You're talking about people who are already behind media. So all they have to do, it's nothing to get into the New York Times. It's nothing to get into the Financial Times to say, there's a new app out called Facebook, right? And then a reporter reads it, picks it up, and then you see it on the news, and everyone starts using this Facebook. So Facebook has its core intrinsic investors who contributed unanimously to the global outreach of Facebook. But where we are at a stretch now is that we're only using the thing to really talk about people. We're not using the thing for our own progress and our success.
Commerce and industry.
Right, for commerce and industry, and that's really...
Is there any other black-owned apps that you know of, or this is the first one that you know of?
Why, I'm sure somebody must make one, but I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, so...
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I saw something because I looked around and I found a couple. I googled black-owned websites. You can do it while you're there, you know. You could Google ask the brother for Google it for you. You can Google black-owned website. You're going to get one called Black Planet, and you're going to get one called Black People Meet. Black Planet is really about dating, so is Black People Meet. And I'm sure we do more than dating. I'm sure we do more than looking one another. You know what I'm saying? And I hopefully the idea is to encourage individuals that they have an outlet. They have a way to reach people. You know, Facebook does as well. You know, I'm not knocking Facebook and saying I'm better than Facebook, blah, blah, blah. What I'm saying is you are not reaching your target. If you are an advertiser or you're a business owner, you can advertise on Facebook till the cows come home. But who is actually looking at it? Are you reaching the people who are actually going to walk through the door? Because likes and clicks cannot be translated into sales. So that's the trick about that peacock. If you look at it again, you see there's a target. Because I've just isolated a particular market, a $1.2 trillion market in the United States alone.
All right, can I ask you a question? Can you make me a promise that you can give me just one?
I'm not hearing you, Musa. You're kind of low.
I'm asking you, could you just make me a promise that you're giving me 1% of your business here?
You know what? 1%.
Yes.
You know why, Musa?
Yes.
Because I showed it to you and you saw it. And it's a very few people who can look at something like this and really understand the value and the power of it. You can explain it to people, but if they can't see it with the eye that you see it, they're not going to get it. They're not going to get it.
Answer really and saying, yes, I can get the 1%.
Yeah, man. Why not?
The whole world here, you say that, don't you know?
The whole world, and guess what? Every time it play over and over and over and over and over, everybody is going to hear. I say I'm going to give Muta 1%.
This is today's what? The 18th?
The 18th of June, 2014. Muta, you call down some whole heap of wealth and billions from me now, you know.
You know why I'm do that? That me do, you know.
Yeah, man, call it down, man.
5
because
years
you see,
from now, listen to me. 5 years from now, when you have your first $1 billion, and you say, but Mutabaruka was the first person.
You think me I go forget that?
So no, I'm not saying I forget. I know that part. Me why you remember the part of me I tell you about now, the 1%. And the 1% we are talking about, you know.
1%, boy. Only, you know, say only. Let me make everybody know. Only Muta can get 1%.
Okay.
Nobody else no come ask me for nothing. Right. Only Muta can get 1%.
Me can't retire though. I go sit down.
You can go. Well, you know what, Muta? Yeah. Honestly, I do need investors. I do need help because I am Muta. This whole company what you see here is an army of one. I'm not gonna go around any you know, Cuba hide and tell you say, well, we're doing so well and it's fabulous. It's an army of one.
All right, what you want the investors to do?
I need to hire people. I need to hire my people. I need my people to use the things so I can turn around and hire people.
To do.
I need to hire people. I need to hire my people. I need my people to use the things so I can turn around and hire people. You know, I was at an interview, at a graduation earlier with Ronnie Thwaites, and he was discussing where the graduates are coming out and they're coming out unprepared for the world because they're not learning coding. They're not learning open source. They're not learning CSS and Java. They're not learning these things. They're not learning the things that the world is demanding. And it's not just Jamaica. They're way behind in America as well. Everybody they're way back there so. So, you know, I was even watching something from Stanford University in California. Not California, UCLA, that's what I was watching. And they were saying that there's a shortage of minorities or blacks in technology. And everybody wants to know, everywhere I go, everybody wants to know where are the blacks in technology. There is even a group called Blacks in Technology, but where are they? Yeah. They're few and far between. And if I can get the support of our people, my people all over the world, all right. You know, they're building a company because I need to hire people to help me. Me one can't do this. Me one no want to get rich. Me want enough people get rich with me, so I need investors as well. You want to give out your number that people can know how to contact you? Okay, I want you to. All right, it would be best for an email. Okay, right. Because I'm in the middle of traveling and doing a lot of promotion for this thing right now. Yeah, give out the email. Okay, the email is proudlyapp@gmail.com. So that's proudlyapp@gmail.com. And if you can't remember that, just remember Proudly, PROUDLI. All of my contact information is on the website itself. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you can fill out a form, you can send an email, you can reach me 24 hours a day. I'm always checking my email. So well, we just want to keep them again. Once again, we want to tell the people them that this is available and very important. The Pan-African mobile app, and it was created, designed, originated by Bruce Miller. Yep. Sister, give thanks. And we give thanks, many success. It is a wonderful thing you have done. It's moving forward. This is what we call moving forward. When black people move forward, this is moving forward. I will give thanks. Anna Muta, respect. We'll make the billion, we'll send you the 1%.
Yes, I will. Don't you think I will forget that? You think I have?
No, don't think me I go forget, Peter. Me know them the kind of people that.
Yeah, I expect 5 years from now. 5 years.
No, not sooner than that.
All right, I love you. Give thanks, yeah?
All right, Anna Muta, Anna.
Blessed.
Good night.
Yes. Cutting Edge, RFM. The time is 12 o'clock.
The 6th Annual International Charlestown Maroon Conference kicks off Friday, June 20. 3 days of celebration. Come see Dinos in the Asafwi Yard on Monday, June 23 from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Dino people, Dino agenda, Dino survival. Dino today, what of tomorrow? On Monday, June 23 from 9 to 3:30 p.m.
You are listening to Mutabaruka.
Yes, this is the Cutting Edge. We're going from one interview to the next interview here. This interview is way over the other side. You know, this weekend will be a celebration. The Charlestown Maroons will be celebrating this auspicious anniversary event that has been going on for quite a while now. This year taking a lot of different angles and perspective. So we want to talk to Colonel Frank Lumsden. Is the chief organizer of the Charlestown Maroon Conference, which is from the February 20th to the 23rd. Today's what, the 19th? So it starts Friday and it's 3 days. Good night. So Lumsden.
How are you, sir?
Blessed man. How are you, man?
A quick correction. It's actually 4 days. Friday to Monday.
Oh, 20. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yes, 20 to 23rd. Okay.
Yeah. And this is the 275th anniversary
of the treaty, the signing
of the victory of Paul over the British at the Spanish River that led to the signing of the treaty.
Yeah, all right. You know, before we start, but there's a place named Kuno Pass.
Yeah.
That leads down to a little town named Friday. Kuno Pass, I was told, walking through that path, and I reached a certain spot. I was informed that when the British was running down Kwaku, him shirt itched on a tree down there. And them never catch him, but them catch him short. Thus the saying, you can't catch Kwaku, you catch him short. I don't know if you ever heard that story before.
Actually, no, I've never heard that story. But I'm sure all historians would justify that. The way that I interpret you can't catch Kwaku, you catch him short, is that Kwaku's raid were so daring, so audacious. It's in and out, in the invisible hunter. He was gone before you could catch him.
Yes. All right, tell us exactly what will happen this time around at Charleston from Friday onward. Tell us exactly what will happen.
We're starting the conference on Friday. And it's interesting that the first two presentations are on China's. The theme of the conference is indigeneity, the study of, we're looking at indigenous people, to provide indigenous people with a platform to speak to one another, to see where our interests lie. They are a community without borders of indigenous people, and it starts on Friday. And on that Friday, we have also a walk. It's more than just a conference.
Okay.
It is also a trekking tour.
These Tainos, are they the same Tainos that was at the celebration that we kept at Raya Nueve the other day?
Rio Nueve.
Yeah.
Some are the same, but not all of them.
Okay.
Some are different.
Okay. So what will they be doing? What will they be doing?
Well, they will be having, the morning ceremonies.
Okay.
Because it starts early, the rituals. And then there's the examination of Taínos and the relationship with Maroons.
Okay.
In establishing that. And also, Beverly Cleary will be presented with the 94 Abeng Award for her service to the Maroon cause.
She wrote the book, The Story of the Maroons, right? She's the one who wrote The Story of the Maroons.
Right, yes.
Yeah, I had her on this program years ago. I had her on the program.
Yes.
Yes.
Her family, the Townsend, are hog hunters in Moortown.
Okay.
And the Saturday it will be opened actually by Diane McIntosh from the Minister of Finance, the Director General from the Minister of Finance, and in interesting collaboration. Because we have to be constantly forming a new alliances to do what we have to do, and it continues. I mean, it's interesting that tomorrow a contingent of Surinamese is coming in, 7 of them actually, including the grandma from the Suriname Maroons.
Okay.
He is coming to install Sister Gloria, Mama G, as the first female grandma, that is a paramount chief of Suriname.
Okay.
She was installed in Suriname, and they're coming to perform this ritual here. It's being done on the Sunday.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then now...
Yes.
No, we're going through the days, you can continue.
Mm-hmm. Yes. There will be a movie shown, on the Saturday night. It has a great deal to do with reparation and Africa, and how it looks and what it looks like, a bit on Maroons too. Very, very interesting documentary. And that evening we have actually built 3 huts for the Surinamese, because the grandma had to stay in a house by himself.
Okay.
So and he's bringing his interior minister and his finance minister. So we built three cottages for them. I mean, this is like a natural progression. The next phase of the development is providing cottages.
Okay.
So we are demand driven, and down there we have created a huge fireplace so that what you have is like a Surinamese village with the drumming and dancing that night also.
Okay, so is there a contingent from the compound Maroons? Will they be taking part in it, or just from that side of the island?
No, from each Maroon community.
Yes.
When each Maroon community have their celebration or the event, all other Maroon communities
take part.
Make that there. Okay. They take part. They bring greetings, and they bring the drumming and dancing also.
Right.
That's a given. This is why on 1st of August, other people, would want for us to be there.
Right.
But we are committed to Scott Saul on the 1st of August.
Okay.
So yes, they most certainly will be there.
All right. I noticed that you have Coxon and Winston Blake as part of this year's celebration.
Yes.
And I am told that Coxon and Winston Blake, well, I know Winston Blake come from St. Thomas. I don't know which part Coxon come from still, but I hear that they are maroon blood. Them have maroon blood. I mean, whatsoever that mean, maroon blood. But
here's the thing with Blake. Blake is of blood follows them. It is his grand uncle was Ezekiel Dean was a colonel in St. Thomas.
Okay.
Cocks and dogs. You know where their supper yard is, you've been there.
Yeah.
Right there was a primary school.
Yeah.
That's where Cocks and dogs went to school.
Okay.
And that's his link with military. He grew up in Charlestown.
Okay. So what will they be doing? I know Winston obviously I go play music, but apart from, he's there to play music for that day.
Yes, and he'll be playing the music of Cocks and Dogs and Duke Reed.
Okay. The two long-time stalwarts, them producers.
Right, and he'll also be looking at his the Deans are a very strong Maroon family, and in the Maroon cemetery in Charlestown, because we have two, one for Maroons and one for non-Maroons, and in the cemetery where of the Maroon burial ground, families of patches of ground which is buried, and the Deans are very large area for their burial. So he will also be seeing that side of his
explain to me why they have two different burial grounds.
Basically, we don't want to mix the spirits.
You don't want to mix the spirits,
right?
Meaning
when we call, we don't want the confusion.
No, you see, you have to explain to me, because I don't understand that part of it. They say mixing the spirit and the confusion. I don't understand that part. So you have to give me, explain to the people who's listening when you say you don't want to mix the spirit.
Yes. Well,
what would be the difference between the Maroon spirit and the other African?
Identification. You see, because you have because Charlestown is perhaps the only community that has this because of that road from Newcastle to Buck Bay. There's a bridle path that the Maroons allowed the British to cut through their territory after the signing of the treaty, linking the barracks in Newcastle with the plantations in Buck Bay, and because of this, Charlestown is the only community that you can you can get to without going there. Because you can be going to Newcastle and you pass through Charlestown. What this did, this had became more attractive to non-Maroons. So Charlestown is the largest population of non-Maroons. And so to identify and keep them separate, it was necessary to have two burial grounds.
Alright, I can ask you a question. Was outside of what you call the Maroon community, were there Africans fighting the British that was not called Maroons? Were there Africans on the plantation fighting the British but was not designated Maroons themselves? Or from your fight against, you become a Maroon? From your fight against the British, you're a Maroon, or you're a runaway slave that run up in the hills and then declare yourself marooned in the hills? Or you work
you have what you call petty maroonage. That is people who run away to escape an infringement, punishment, with every intention of going back.
Yes.
Okay. So they were out in the bush. You couldn't call them Maroons because they really had no intentions of freeing them themselves. They are evidence of going back.
So what I'm asking now, were there Africans who was fighting the British that was not marooned?
I would imagine Three Finger Jack would come under that definition. Yes, I would imagine Taki also would come under that definition.
Sam Sharp.
Sam Sharp. Certainly. But you see, you have to look at also what it is that these people were really fighting for. Even if you look at Bogle, even though Bogle himself was a Maroon. What were they really fighting? Were they really fighting for freedom? Were they really fighting for freedom? Because Bogle was fighting for better conditions under slavery.
All right. So what was Taki, in your estimation? What was he fighting for?
Taki was fighting for freedom.
For freedom.
Yeah. He was
but he was not a Maroon.
No.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. That's the question I was asking. It was there Africans who was fighting on the plantation that would not be deemed Maroon. And
yes.
I guess the answer is yes.
Yes.
Why I ask that question is the idea that you just mentioned about not mixing up the spirits.
Yes.
So
right.
if Taki, who was not a Maroon, who was fighting the British,
yes,
and lead one of the biggest rebellions in Jamaica, his spirit would not be in the burial ground where the so-called Maroons is.
Yes, where the Maroons.
Yeah.
Not so-called. Where the Maroons.
Yeah, the Marooned. I mean, all of us was marooned on this island. We were all marooned on the island. So
but you see, what were Maroons? What made you Maroon? But not that you were on the island, was that you fought for 85 years. 85 years of armed conflict, of sweating, dying.
Yes.
It is in the crucible of battle, of war, for which the character of the Maroons.
But there were Africans outside of that community that was fighting also. And we just mentioned Taki. What I'm trying to get at is this: that
yes,
the spirit of Taki.
I understand what you're. I understand where I'm
going.
Yes. With that. I read your epilogue.
Well, I don't go there. I don't go there, so you can't assume that where I'm going.
Since I know where you're.
No, don't assume that I'm going anywhere.
But it is that battle, not just for a period of time, not for a year, but for 85
years.
All right.
So what?
This is what made you man. It is in this field which even Barry Chevron said that after 85 years they had become a people unto themselves. Barry Chevron said,
we realize that.
Quote from him.
Yeah, we realize that.
Yes.
But I want to go back to the spirit thing that you mentioned. I'm saying now, what would make Taki's spirit?
Mm-hmm.
The difference between Taki's spirit and a Maroon spirit is that the Maroons was fighting for 85 years, not necessarily the person who buried in the
the descendants of
the descendants of. But then now we have. What would be the confusion if Taki was in the Maroon graveyard? What would be the confusion in that spirit?
I tell you something that I'm not. Now we're really getting into the spirit that comes in Kumina and in Bongo. It's a different spirit that comes with Comanche drumming. It's a different spirit that
explain
comes.
to me. Explain the spirit, the difference. Explain the difference.
Just that. And you can tell by the way in which they come, the way in which they how the people who are in Mal under a spirit of a Kumina or of a Bongo, there's a difference in that spirit. And
but Taku was
there's something
spirit.
else too.
Taku was of a Congo spirit, a Bongo spirit.
No? There you go. No, to clear a spirit, to actually clear a spirit, you have to know how to clear a particular spirit.
Yes.
So a romantic spirit, a Maroon may not know how to clear a Bongo spirit.
Right.
You see? So he may not know how to clear a spirit that comes with Kumina.
So where Taki come from?
Taki was a chief.
No, we talk about Coromante. We talk about Coromante.
Yes.
So we can also talk about Asante also. But I'm saying now that Taki, that spirit that drive Taki to lead the biggest slave uprising in Jamaica.
Yes.
And he was not a Maroon.
No.
What would cause this group, Maroon, to say or to validate that they wouldn't want the Maroon spirit to mix with Taki spirit because he was not a Maroon?
You know one of the problems that Maroons had with Taki?
Yes.
Was that he destroyed 3 of their establishments.
He did what?
He destroyed 3 of their establishments. Because the Maroons had establishments where they trade lumber and meat with the British.
And them destroyed.
He destroyed 3.
So that is why they capture him. That is why they capture him and hand him over to the British.
Pardon?
That is why they capture him and hand him over to the British.
It became who is the baddest dog in the bush. That's what it really came down to. Who is the baddest dog in the bush?
No, what I'm saying that was, so the Maroon became the baddest dog in the bush. So they captured Taki and hand him over and cut off his head and he put on a stick and that was the end of that rebellion.
If you destroy 2 of my establishment, what do you think I'm going to do?
Well, maybe I wouldn't hand you over to the enemy.
Well,
maybe I would chastise you as a next African, but I wouldn't hand you over to the enemy.
Well, you know, and it's one thing to think about ourselves now.
Yeah, but at that time you couldn't think about that.
This is why in the museum in Charlestown,
yes,
we have the entrance of it. The Maroons, by the daily struggle for freedom, forged for themselves an identity according to which they judge themselves.
Yes.
If you do not understand the struggle,
according to the day that they were living in. So they were living in a certain time.
It's going to be fraud.
Yeah, so we now justify Paul Bogle now, who was a Maroon.
Paul Bogle was told not to get involved with the Baptist Church.
By the Maroons.
He was a Maroon.
No, and I'm saying no.
By the Maroons not to get involved with the Baptist Church. When he did.
Oh, wait, because stick up in. Paul Bogle was told by the Maroons not to get involved in what?
With the Baptist Church.
With the Baptist Church?
Right.
So why did he get involved with the Baptist Church?
Who can tell a man's heart and a man's spirit? So when he went to Moortown, when he was going to Moortown, he was told not to go to Moortown without someone interceding for him. He went. He had a party with the people in Moortown.
Yes.
And he thought that gave him something that they were going to support him, but that's not so.
So that is why the Maroons hand him over to the British.
There's a whole lot of things that we don't know, we don't talk about. One of the things that the Colonel Fife found in the pocket of one of Bogle's followers was the finger ring of a minister who was a very good friend of Fife, who was a very good friend of the Maroons. They found his finger ring with the ring on the finger in his pocket.
This was a Maroon finger, or was a white man finger?
No. It was a British.
It was a white man's finger.
It was a minister.
Yeah, a white man finger. It was a white man's finger that they found.
Let us back up a little bit when you say white here now. When you back up a little bit.
White man mean a British, European.
It was the Jews.
All right, well, Jews, white people, don't matter.
It was the Jews that sold Maroons the ammunition.
No,
it was the Jewish boy that signed the traveling paper for the Maroons. They're white. What do you say to that? They're white, but they were helping the Maroons.
No, listen to me. Wait. We're talking about the finger that they found with Paul Bogle.
Yeah.
This finger
not with Paul Bogle.
Sorry.
But with one of his followers.
His followers, yes.
Who had killed the minister.
Yeah, so I'm saying now, this minister that was killed was a British subject operating in Jamaica.
I'll say yes.
All right. So now, because am I to believe that because this killing was done by this to this British who was helping the Maroons decide now that they're going to take revenge on Paul Bogle and his followers?
What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that this is, but their actions, they're saying there are things that we don't know about that caused a certain reaction. That is very emotive.
Isn't the problem? No, here's the problem. The problem is that one man was not a Maroon, and he led the biggest rebellion against the British, and he was captured by the Maroons because the Maroons saying that him burned down some place or from them place. The next one was a Maroon, and them still, because him kill a white man, them come now and say them
but do you understand the relationship with the Maroons and the Baptist Church?
Yeah, of course I understand it. I understand it.
Let me back up so you say you understand what I'm talking about.
No, I understand
In the beginning, the missionaries were supposed to teach the Maroon children reading, writing, and arithmetic.
Yes.
But what the colonel found was that they were teaching them spirituality. They were teaching them Christianity. They're taking from their Maroons their own spirituality. So the colonel banished the missionaries and developed a mistrust for education.
Yes, like Boko Haram.
So what I'm saying is that you don't know what the relationships were between each of these members.
Yeah, but
look at Africa. What is happening in Africa right now?
No, but we can't. No, we're not talking about right now. We could go to the idea about the Paul Bogle. Paul Bogle was using the church to help him to free whosoever he wanted to free at the time. He was using the church.
It wasn't freedom.
If you
wasn't talking about freedom. Paul Bogle was talking about better conditions under the system.
Yes.
It was not freedom that Paul Bogle was talking about.
Okay, all right. Better conditions. A lot of slave rebellions in America for better conditions was started by people slaves in the church. Because they used the church. If you listen to most of the gospel song that was created by these black people, it does not mean necessarily that they were praising Jesus, but it was coded messages for the slaves who the only place they could gather together was in the same white man church. So they used the white man church to help to organize themselves without have to be hiding in some cave or some bush. Paul Bogle was doing the same thing as a Maroon. But Paul Bogle went on the wrong side of the Maroons because the Maroons was defending their association with the British, and in order to maintain that association, they had to do something against Paul Bogle. That is really what took place. And if we look on the other side of it, it's the same thing with Taki. Taki went on the wrong side of the Maroons, even though he led the biggest and more devastating rebellion against the Europeans. But then now, because he was on the wrong side, the Maroons have to get rid of him again. So right here we see one who's a Maroon, one who's not a Maroon.
Three-finger Jack.
What is the three-finger Jack? Three-finger Jack was not Maroon. He was not a Maroon.
You're not a Maroon. No. But you know why? Just a minute. Yeah,
this is the Cutting Edge on RFM. We're talking about the Maroons to Colonel Frank Lumsden. This weekend, 4 days from Friday, will be a large celebration at Charlestown commemorating the signing of the treaty by Kwaku. We call him Kwaku. Mr. Lumsden.
Yes. No, we read left off. Let us finish this one quickly. We read left off was Kwashi and Three Finger Jack. It was in a fight with Kwashi that Three Finger, he cut off 2 of his fingers. That made him call Three Finger Jack. So there's a fight, just man and man. The British have nothing to do with it. It's just man and man. Now, when Three Finger Jack's Obia man, that was protecting him, and the falling out with Three Finger Jack and told Kwashi what he had to do to take down Three Finger Jack. And he did, using what his overman told him. Now, this don't have nothing to do with British or something. I just don't think the people can't seem to understand. There's man and man in the bush. Look at what's happening in Africa now. Look at what's happening in Africa now. But nobody is saying Africa this, Maroon that.
Yes, we can't say it about Africa said we. We can't say it about
but you have to understand that a lot of times it's just man and man in the bush.
The African leaders, they must sell out Africa right now as we speak.
As we speak?
Yes, as we speak. As we speak, the government of Jamaica is selling out Jamaica as we speak. So, what I want, before we go, I want to just say I just want to ask you one thing here, right?
Yes.
We're going to Taki and Paul Bogle because talking about Taki as a non-Maroon and Paul Bogle as a Maroon is very interesting to find out that the same thing that was meted out to Taki was meted out to Paul Bogle in relationship of getting him to be tried by the British. So the part of the signing of this treaty, according to what I read, and the Maroons in a compound keep saying the reason why Kojo signed that is because him couldn't read what he was signing. I don't buy that. I don't really buy that because they carried out exactly what they said them never understand by capturing Maroons and the Africans who was disturbing the status quo, which was at the time with the British. The Maroons, in order to get what they call independence from the British, signed the treaty saying, all right, here's what we will do. We will suppress any uprising against you if you allow us to maintain our sovereignty in the hills. And I am now going to assume that this was what Kwaku did also. Sign the treaty and say, all right, we are Maroons. We're not talking about freedom for every African here now. We're talking about freedom for we Maroons. Therefore, we will sign this treaty saying that if there is an uprising against the British, we the Maroons will squash this uprising. Is that part of the signature, the signing of this, what we call, what we now celebrating? That
yes,
it is.
Yes, it is part of it. But right. You know something? You know something, Muta?
Yes.
You know something, Muta?
Yes.
If you go up to Old Crawford Town, if you try walking up to Old Crawford Town and see where Old Crawford Town is, to see where these people were fighting out of, to see the conditions under which they were fighting. After 85 years of armed conflict, they got tired. They couldn't carry the weight for everybody. They got tired. They wanted to become self-preservation.
It was a different set of
That's what it became. Self-preservation for their people. Because look, there were how many thousands of people of slaves on the plantation. And so few Marines, you know how few Marines
Mr. Lumsden, this is the problem I have with the Maroons. This is the problem I have with this argument about Maroon. They say for self-preservation. The Maroons who came here like every other African who is on this island. They never come here as Maroon. Them come here as...
not every other African took to the bush.
Yeah, but other Africans was fighting also.
And fought and died, fighting down, fighting...
Other Africans were fighting also that were not Maroons. And the Maroons signed a treaty to capture these Africans to maintain the British status quo in Jamaica.
A lot of what happened. that is understood. Did you know that a lot of what Maroons brought in were the first that is dead. They cut off their ears or their finger. And the internet said this is people they killed. Maroon even had arranged slaves. They brought the slaves in. The slaves didn't run away. They brought the slaves in, got the money, and split it with the slaves. They're also...
But the Maroons was killing Africans. The Maroons was killing Africans.
Maroons also collected honey made by wild bees, honey by wingless bees, and brought slaves, which they freed, which they had among them, and freed them.
No, Mr. B.
This you don't know. This nobody talks about.
No, wait there. In America, them do that too. In Americans, people used to buy the freedom. Africans, when them save up a certain portion of money, them go to the master and say, I have certain portion of money, this is what I'm going to do. That is something that was done all over the colonies. No.
And Maroons did that to slaves too.
Wait, the last question, because we have to leave. The last question.
Yeah.
Do you think, given what was signed then and what we know now, do you think that the Maroon community or the normal Africans like myself an apology for that part of the signature? That part?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
So you don't have no...
I don't have
no feeling towards
the wherewithal. It's not
from Ed.
To apologize for their actions. Absolutely not.
Okay.
And if you're waiting for it,
because I'm not waiting on it. I'm not waiting on it. I was asking if this is a
and you're going to see how this very same treaty is something that we have not talked about. We talked about all kinds of things, but not about the celebration. And you will see on the day of the celebration how this very same treaty has come to rescue us. You will follow the same treaty that you people denigrate. You will see how this treaty has come to rescue. You will see it happen on Sunday. Come and see it happen. And it can happen only because of the Maroon signed the treaty.
I have taken part
in it. It can happen only because Maroon signed the treaty. So come Sunday and find out what I'm talking about.
I want the people them to come on
Sunday. Very same treaty. It will change how people think about the treaty. Come Sunday.
Nobody thinks anything problem about the Maroon. The Maroons are glorified, are honored anywhere you go in the Caribbean and in the world. When I'm hearing about the Maroon, they are glorified.
Not so here. Not so here in Jamaica.
No,
they're not in Jamaica.
No, you know why?
Watch me. Yeah. Let me just say something here. When on the 50th anniversary of this country, the Maroons, I was asked to bring one Maroon from Moortown, one from Charlestown, one from Spotsall, one from Macomb to come to the stadium to jump for 1 minute. 1 minute.
To do what?
To jump for 1 minute.
Jump?
To jump, yes, for 1 minute.
Where?
Last year.
Where? What?
At the stadium.
Who create that? Did the government create that? The government. We're not talking about no government.
We're talking about respect. What are we talking about?
Listen to me.
When we went to Africa,
when we went to Africa
in Elmina, at the 200th anniversary of Abolition, we drummed for all the chiefs, all of the president. We drummed here. We went to Canada and drum at
yes, because this government
with 35,000 people. More people that can hold.
It's the same way them treat Rasta in Jamaica. So me and you on the same side when it come on to government.
Yeah.
Me and you on the same side when it come on to government. Same like how them treat the Maroon them, and same way them treat Rasta over there. But that is not what I'm asking you now. I am saying to you, you see, when you separate the Maroons from the Africans, who the Maroons is also Africans, you get the feeling that what you are saying, because you're Maroon, so you must not married outside of the Maroon community, you know.
No. But clearly that is not so.
No,
clearly.
But what I said, I have heard Maroon say that.
Well,
I have heard Maroon say that, you know. Whether them wrong or them right, I hear them say, Maroon say, you must be married outside of the Maroon community. All right. Just like how you say, you don't want to mix confuse the spirit them in the different graveyard. It's the same idea. It's the same idea.
No, it's not the same idea.
Yeah, it's the same idea. You are doing it in death and them are doing it in life. Don't mix up the spirit of an African and a Maroon when it come on to marriage. It's the same thing you saying. Don't mix up the African spirit with the Maroon spirit when it come on to death.
No.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Because Taki was not a Maroon, and you said don't mix up in spirit. Paul Bogle was a Maroon, and not do the same thing with him. All right.
But his spirit was anti-Maroon. Taki spirit was anti-Maroon. He was a romantic chief, and again, you're not understanding something here.
No, what is there to understand? What is there to understand?
There's a challenge here.
What is there to understand is that the Maroons sign a paper with the British saying that they will disrupt anything in Jamaica that will cause the British to feel uncomfortable.
Look, the Charlestown Maroons were reprimanded for not coming to fight in one of uprisings that they didn't feel was worth it. They were reprimanded. Okay, for not coming. So they responded different situations.
You know, we have that same idea right now in Jamaica with PNP and GLP and the garrison areas them, where them create tribes amongst the people them, and this tribe feels them is better than the next tribe. Yet the whole of we are the same Jamaican people.
No. The Maroons are not saying they're better.
No, what?
That is not what they're saying. They're not saying they're better.
Every Jamaican right now want to associate something with the Maroon. Boy, my grandfather was Maroon. My grandmother was Maroon. I already man of Maroon, them say.
But this was not always so. This was not always so. A lot of people didn't want.
Yeah, but no, I am talking about no.
Now things are changing because people are seeing the value of Maroon. They're being made to see the value of Maroon, and they will continue to see the value of Maroon.
Most people I know recognize the Maroons as valuable. Most people that I know recognize the Maroons as valuable. Whether in Jamaica, I don't know if it's because they are moving amongst conscious people, but the people them that I know in Africa, in America, and in Jamaica, most of them recognize the Maroons as great warriors. That is what I'm saying. And I am recognizing them as great warriors. What I cannot come to grips with is the idea that the Maroons and me over here, so, is two different set of people. And if I start to create problem for the British, the Maroon them going to come chop off my head. Because them want autonomy and a little piece of dirt over there, so where the Maroons them not talking about repatriation. The Maroons them not talking about African redemption. Them talking about a compound and Moortown. That is what them talking about.
No. It's a lot more than that.
Yeah. Well, we don't see
a lot more than that.
It's a lot.
They are in terms of the Ghanaian aspect of Africa. Yeah. The Maroons are keepers.
The Maroons are what?
The culture and the spirit of the Ghanaian.
I don't see that now, though. When I go to a compound, I don't see that. I see most of them turning Christian, and most of them now is selling Chinese goods at the celebration and all these things. That is what I see now. They're not maintaining that spirit, that Karamanti, that Asante spirit that we know about. Them actually is now part of the system that they was fighting off. I guess you can't say that about Rasta too, but that's what I see.
Well, you know, things ebb and flow, and one has to be reminded. One has to be reminded. That's why on the museum you see the Vancouver bird.
All right, so we just want to remind the people then. Remind the people then.
And so we too are forgotten.
All right, we're going to remind the people then that the chief organizer
to Charlestown, and you challenged us. You asked us, would the ancestors be pleased with the way they're living? You asked us that.
Yeah. All right.
And when you asked us that, I would have to say, no.
Mr. Lums, then, we have to finish this interview here now. It's 1 o'clock. I have to go.
Yes.
So we want to remind the people them that from Friday, 4 days, it is the celebration of the Charlestown Maroon in recognizing the signing of the peace treaty with the British by Kwaku. And this will take place in terms of conferences, the Taino, and all of these ones will meet there in Charlestown to have a wonderful time and to elevate and advance what the Maroons is in Charlestown, to have a wonderful time and to elevate and advance what the Maroons is about.
There will also be a fashion show. I wear Afro fashion show, Capiero. We're trying to make a link with Brazil. The Capiero make that link. And don't forget, the grandma from Suriname is installing Sister Gloria as the first female grandma of Suriname.
Give thanks, brethren. Give thanks.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, man. Yeah, spirited conversation. This is the cutting edge on IRFM. There with you. Okay. So, we want to come and hear some Koromanti music. We want to hear some Ghanaian music, Asante music, Twe music. These kind of music we want to hear when we go to the celebration, highlighting and depicting the different nations that we as African people were in when they took us from Africa and bring us here. That some of us know is Maroon and some of us know is not Maroon. But we know within the Maroons, we came from different parts of Africa and we had a certain cultural expression. And this cultural expression is intertwined with evil Islam. With evil Islam. Because there are words in the Maroon language that we know definitely is Arabic. So we know of the Muslim influence amongst these African tribes. And part of it was brought here by the Africans. And we recognize that also. This is the cutting edge on IRFM. We're there with you. Yes. Yes. Speak.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Muta.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I come from St. Mary, right?
St. Mary, okay.
Yeah, man. But we listen to the Virgin a while ago, right?
Mr. Lumsden, him name. Colonel Lumsden.
Yeah, Mr. Lumsden.
Oh, you're a Taki man. You say St. Mary you call from.
Yeah.
Taki
right in Angela Williams' place.
A Cabo she name now. Right in
Cabo, yeah, Cabo. Me know, man.
Okay.
I'm a Virgin, you know. I want to dread this attack to you.
Who?
Want to dread.
Okay.
Listen. Chief Taki, right? Chief Taki come from Ghana.
Yeah, well, most of the Koromanti are from Ghana.
Yeah, with Nani. Yeah. It was them come, you know.
Kompong is a Ghanaian word, you know.
Yeah.
Kwashi, all of them word is Ghanaian word. It's either Asante or Koromanti, yeah.
Taki don't come as a chief, you know, see it. He liberate the people, them not come, but him a Maroon.
No, him no Maroon. What do you mean? Him no Maroon. Taki no Maroon. Why you say him a Maroon?
Because I get it from my ancestors.
No,
why
you say Taki is a Maroon?
Because in join up with the Maroon in Taplinster, Lavenstavan.
No, it don't mean that him join up with the Maroon, them was a Maroon.
But him work with them.
Yeah, but them say him burn down him them players, so them have to kill him. We are laughing. They do the chop off him and put it on stick.
Boy, I'm not telling you, boy, it's a mix-up story.
No, I don't know mix-up story, because you know, we can look on Jamaica, you know, and say the same thing will happen where the Maroon them sign. And the same thing, Peter Phillips and them guys, they are signing, you know.
Yeah, the same thing, fire, fire.
But nobody now going to apologize for nothing, because there's no need for apology. Them never do nothing for say.
I listen back. The drum thing when it's about the spirit. Listen. Right? If you listen to the drum I play now, the Kete drum different from them drumming, and the Kunma drum different from them, and the Maroon drum different.
The Pokomina drum different, Owel drum different, yes.
Yeah. And the preacher man, the tired man, the play two stick. He play different.
So what that mean to you?
But alright, that means say a two different spirit and different thing.
Well, you know that him say, the different spirit.
You know, see it.
Him say the graveyard separate. You have African, you have the Maroons over here, so, and you have the other people them who are African over there, so they don't want to mix it up because the spirit will get confused. Well, the same thing in the living thing too. You don't want to mix up Maroon with the normal people then because the thing will get too confused. You want to pure Maroon blood run through in this 21st century when African people as Pan-Africanists are moved towards a one Africa way.
Yeah, but you know, Rastafari come to show them baggage, you know, and move.
I don't know about that, you know. I don't know about that. I know the Rastafari fight a liberation struggle, so no.
Yeah, the liberation.
Rastafari to me is why I say is more Pan-Africanist than most people are right now we are here about. Where we are talking about Africa. Africa, we are center for Africa.
Yes, I am.
Yes, so anyway, we're going to move your brethren.
I'm blessed man, you know.
Yes, all right. Yeah, this is the cutting edge. A little after 1 o'clock. A little after 1 o'clock. We want to change the mood of the music. But I don't want to change the mood of the music until I get out of the way I did feel when I did that before, after I started playing the music. All right. Yes. Cutting edge.
Here, Mota.
Blessed.
Yeah, man. Nicodamus there, man.
Nicodamus?
Yeah, man.
You sure no Nostradamus you want, eh?
Nicodamus, man.
Negro?
Yeah, Negro.
Okay, all right, Nicodamus. Where you at now?
Yeah, I go on now. With the Maroon thing, they know. I do some local reading and I find out say it was more the people that may come in, they were Moors, not Maroon. Yeah?
I don't know where you're
the original.
You have Moors, I have Maroon, man. You have Moors, I have Maroon. The Maroon them is Africans where them take and bring crosses, so them gather together and fight the British, go up in the hills and have a place by themselves where them sign the thing say, this little part of me control and my own. And part of it is that in order to maintain it, them sign the paper say, all right. The British are going to say, all right, if this part is yours, we agree to make this part be yours. But here and now, you have to also agree to capture back anybody will try to disturb the status quo. And them say, yes, them are going to sign it, and them sign it. So the Maroons have a little part of Jamaica where it's self-governed, supposed to be self-governed. A government within a government.
But I don't see that go on. Because why them name the place Moortown?
We should have asked him, man. We should have asked him, no, we never asked him that. I can't.
They trick that.
Well,
because the trick they were well educated in Africa they were well advanced with technology.
Who that?
And everything.
The Moors?
Yes.
Yeah, well, we know about the Moors still, but I don't know if you can't totally say that all of the African them
yes.
Moors.
So why them still keep that most English change up that after yo? I'm calling that some Moortown and only name Maroon. Because
no, Moortown people them are Maroon.
Yeah, but why the Moors? You the man that read and supposed to read about the Moors.
No, the Moors they occupy North Africa as is Muslims.
Yes,
the Moors were Muslim, but them infiltrate, them go through Mali, them go down to Gambia and Senegal, and in a Mali especially, them call him have a group of people named Tuareg. I don't know if I pronounce it right. These people was in Morocco, Tunisia, Algeria, and then them go cross into the southern part of Europe, especially in a place named Granada in Spain. And it was in Spain that them set up themselves more than anywhere else. And them governed Granada for 700 years. They governed Granada. But meanwhile that now, the Islamic, Arabic tradition seep into West Africa.
Yes.
So a lot of these so-called Africans took unto themselves the religion of Islam.
Yes.
That is why you find a lot of Islamic Arabic words amongst the so-called the Moors, not Moors, the Maroons.
Yeah.
If you read a book which him just mentioned the lady a while ago, the story of the Maroons, she can testify to it that a lot of the words that is used by the Maroons are originating in Arabic language.
Yes,
that shows that the Arab Muslim tradition seep into the West African tradition and then come over here, so is a way. So I would say the Maroons is the Moors. I would say that.
Exactly. Yes.
I would say the
Moors because what happened, you know, me had do something really, because I go and place down at the institute down ocean along the side. You remember the local African place Jamaica?
Yeah.
And the match say all of them the Maroon, they are Moors and they are Muslim.
Yeah, the whole of the Maroon wasn't Moors. The whole of the Maroon wasn't Moors.
The match always said the most of them come here, they still do them same type of worship.
But they say, but you know.
But they say
we can't give credence to that because you have different ways of worshipping. If you look on the Kumina and the Pokomi, the revivalist movement, it show more Baptist tradition than Islamic tradition.
Yeah.
And a lot of the old time traditions draw from the revivalists and the what you call him now, St. Thomas name again? Pokomania, revivalism, and all of these things. It draw from that. It don't actually draw from Islam.
Yeah,
what I find is that there are aspects of Islam ways in it, but it's not the majority to say the whole of them was Moors. If the whole of them was Moors, they would start to say they would worship like Moors. Pray 5 times a day,
but through the government allow them to do the worship.
Which government?
No man, when they came as slave.
Yeah, but them get autonomy as Maroons. No, them get autonomy as the Maroons. And if they were only Moors, you would see it in the culture. First of all, when you go to compound, them yam pork like what?
Yeah.
Muslims no yam pork.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, so you couldn't say the whole of them was Moors. Because it is not a part of Islam to eat pork.
Yeah, I know that.
And it's also a part of Islam that you pray 5 times a day. You wash your hand and you wash your foot.
To the east.
Yeah, we don't see that coming up. As a,
we say Assalamu alaikum.
Well, them have Salam alaikum language, the language in it. Them have that, Salam alaikum. But it is not evident that the Moors were strictly Islamic.
Yeah.
We can't say now the Maroons is strictly Islamic. Because there's only certain retentions of Islam in it. And most of it is really through the language really. Not the practices in relationship, the culture of Islam versus the culture of the Maroons. The Maroons is more in the African traditions in terms of what was happening amongst the Coromante. And you see, even the name Akompong. Akompong is the name of a person, you know.
Yeah.
Like Kojo is the name of a person. Yeah, so all of these names is not Islamic names.
Yeah, because I get to find out that the name Kojo is a Japanese name, you know.
Where you get that from?
Yeah, man, they Google it and look on it, man. So Google it, man, and see the name.
Oh, you spell it.
Because you have Kojo, I have Cudoe.
Yes. Which one of them is Japanese?
Kojo.
But I not saw them spell it. I not saw them spell the African.
But that's it. Kojo.
No, but when I say
Cudoe.
No.
The one for Kujo or Kojo.
Kojo is not so them spell the man who signed the treaty in a compound. I know so them spell it.
Cudoe.
Yeah.
They may look on the same thing they get.
You say same thing what?
Yeah, they say that Japanese.
Yeah, but when I say but so I say no, the man who them call Kojo is Japanese name him have.
Is a Japanese name? Just how you show me the interracial or you
no,
say
me never say no interracial there. Oh, interracial come
no, what I say.
Muslim are not interracial.
I just said, as I was saying, I was reading that the Moors.
The Moors is not
the Muslim are the Maroon.
No, wait. The Moors are African, you know.
The white.
The Moors are Africans, you know. But them just take on to themselves Islam, which is Arab religion. So it's not a racial thing we are dealing with just now. Is a religion. Just like how you have Jamaican people say them are Christian. Them take on to themselves white people thinking by saying them are Christian. You did have some black people who take on themselves Arab thinking and say them are Islam. So these black people became Islam through religion. It's not a racial thing. It's the same black people them in Mali, the same black people them in Atlas Mountain in Morocco, the same black people them come great down in a Senegal, the Fulanis and all these, the Mandinkas and all these people are the same people them. It's just that them get overrun by Islam. The majority are North Africa right now and parts of West Africa. Islam take over the whole place.
You want to Boko Haram.
Boko Haram as a fundamentalist Islam people. Boko Haram mean Western education is a sin. That is what Boko Haram mean, you know. So them feel say Nigeria get corrupted by the influence of Western influences. So them are try to stop it now. So what them are do now, them are go very fundamental about it. Them will kill people just to preserve that idea that them don't want them picnic. The reason why them capture the children them, you know, is because them realize that the children them are get what them call corrupted by Western influences. So them are try to draw them out of that Western influence, but in drawing out that Western influence, them get so fundamentalist that them blow up a whole marketplace just to bring across a point. Which is the same way with the Taliban them. The Taliban them is so fundamentalist that them do even that statue of Buddha them draw down. Ancient statue, and them no want the woman them go study and go learn certain Western things. So that's right there. That's right there.
Yeah, for real, because the fool was standing after what me say what go on with Boko Haram there, so and then this one named Good Luck Jonathan. I say him?
You mean the man over the other side?
Yeah, Good Luck Jonathan. No, him no. Him named Good Luck Jonathan.
I tell you.
They call English name and want Europeanize the whole of Nigeria, and the man them no want that. And they don't want them to teach them the Western education, the white people them education. So him no attack, no one I say boy right, I know them want help from Allied force and outside.
Yeah, they're bringing America for help.
Yes, but you where the British Prime Minister said to him, listen my man, you don't need no outside force. You know want Boko Haram a deal long time, you know. We promise the man them, disarm the man them one time and tell the man them, alright, go up to part of this country and if we give the man them some place and give them some money so them can live like other citizens. That deal never come true.
Yeah, well them never.
And each time then, if you do it, they not do it. So them just start to take up back arms and just start retaliate.
Yeah, because they never start out as a fundamentalist group. They never start out as a fundamentalist group. They start out as some people who look certain recognition from the government.
Yes.
And they never get it, so them decide.
They don't get it, so each time they matter as government, them just put them on back seat, tell them just take up back arms again and just say, boy, like a joke thing them are doing it. Look at the Muslim at Trinidad them, where the black arms, the whole of the place, and just say, boy, them to use money and build up house and make people get food, feed more than a build up monument for them 20 million. You know, the last thing I say, man, say, you go over that the place in Africa, suppose it's what they demand that they go with the knife.
I mean, me go over there in place in Africa. Me go,
yeah, man, they Jojo. Me tape it down, me have a pan tape.
Yeah, me know about that. Me not feel no way about it. Watch out. It's two things could happen, brethren. It's either him go stab for himself, to prove, say, him can come back and not get stabbed. I'm going to stab me for prove say me can come back. So when me I feel?
So how you did feel them time?
Me no feel no way. Me I look on the knife. Not the knife, the machine. I look on the machine. The machine over my over him head, him hold the machine, you know. I mean the right beside him. If you look if you look on the picture them, because
yo, I take for myself.
Take for myself for what?
Hey man,
man not now do me this. So watch a brethren.
Yeah.
Him nah go do nothing for bring down no, yeah, man, I tell you that. Me
no,
watch, all right. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Me never feel nowhere.
You never feel nowhere?
No. All the man them are coming to me and
they ring out in knife water and it's good.
The police, yeah, the soldier and take out the knife out time on, but me I tell you say he like that.
Him could have stabbed you.
Yeah, but me I show you say me if him did stab me, he would have to go figure out a way how to get rid of the stab. Because me see the man them a cut up themselves and nothing harm to them. So why me should have feel?
Yeah, but they said them a cut up themselves by themselves. Nobody now cut them.
But when me I say if him stab me, he go figure out a way how to make it work. That's how me feel. Me not have no fear about it. No fear at all.
Man hold a weapon, no,
but me not have no fear. I don't me actually say me not have no fear because me going a worse than that already. Yep, what you mean? Me going a worse than that already.
You're going a different from that.
No, but we don't care about that. But when me show you say, that's why every time I tell you, me say, me go experience some things where me know say most Jamaica not go through that experience because you know when me left here, me just go to poetry reading and sit down in a hotel room and laugh and drink this and that, Me have to go figure out this thing. Me have to go figure out all of these things. Yeah. So when me go all at 80 now, me want to go a voodoo ceremony.
Yeah.
When we go to Ghana, we go all sorts of different little things. We go to Cameroon in some mountain, and I mean, brethren, enough things.
Yeah, because one time me they go to Nigeria in 83.
I'm going to go to Nigeria next month.
Yo, I just did, we go to a place named Benin. Brethren.
Bendel State. In a Benin.
Yes.
Yeah, the Oba Palace.
The center of the earth.
Yeah, the Oba Palace there, man.
Yeah, man, I tell you, no, you can't put no care on dead people past there and place there, no. Man, yo, the high spiritual place now, that time in a brethren, they come like say, but they are chant and fall in a trance in a brethren. For about 3 days, no.
Yeah, let me tell you something.
I tell you now, it's when I wake up back. You know, I say, well, I didn't know a different place in the spirit world. You know,
let me tell you something, brethren. Me I go to Nigeria next week. I say to people them tell me say, them going to the north, because it's up at the north, them there. The books are them there. Me want to go up there. Me want to go up there.
They're serious, you know.
No, but you want to white people up there, brethren.
Me see them see white people up there, man.
White people up there.
Oh, they reach up there, brethren.
And that me I show you now, say, alright, watch out, but I tell you something, Reggie. There's a psychology about this thing here, where you have a woman named Chris Welsing.
Yeah.
Chris Welsing, she write a book named The ISIS Papers. You see?
Yeah.
Where she'll show how white supremacy deal with them situation. For instance, she talk about pool. You know the game named pool on the table?
Yeah.
And billiard. Alright. You notice, if you sink the white ball, you lose. You're not supposed to sink the white ball, you know. You sink every other ball, if the whole of the colored ball, but not the white ball. So the white ball and the black ball is the most important ball them on the table. All right. You know what she said? She said if you live in an area where you feel that your life is threatened, whether by you just walking on the street or food, go to the place where the white people them buy them food. As a black person, go buy the food where the white people then buy them food. Because watch out, instead of them go poison in the black community. Which is that them usually do. So she use a reverse psychology and say, alright, if you want to be more safer than what you think you should be, go into the white community and buy your food. Now you have the argument about support black business, you know. But this is in time of war, you know. You see me now, or me see this thing here. When me look at my TV, you know, me see white people in the most terrible place in Africa. I heal the African them. Them a put on bandage, them a help them with this and this and that. And me I say them wait there. Why me should afraid to go up there? Me not afraid to go up there. Me not have no fear in me when me go to them place there. No fear. Me want to put all my head in a lion mouth. An old snake. And no matter if me hold a snake, you will be a Morocco, me hold a snake. Don't man me put all monkey in my head and I walk with the monkey in my head and all that. Really. You don't know me stay still. No, we don't fear about them things, the bridging. I don't say it go. Anyway, this is the cutting edge. Click it, click it.
Hey man, you see me? I'm me name right lane. I'm a doctor name Do Road. Respect and manners, you see me? We respect everybody. 5 of them, transport them. All of the people they will roll with me at daytime. But you don't know, say, a tropical battery will big up and respect most of all. Because while everybody else has stop with, a tropical battery give it the start and give it the go. Visit us today at any store island-wide for unbeatable prices and best after-sales services. Tropical batteries, stronger for longer. Since 1950. Power when you need it.
If nighttime is your time, then how about some free time?
Top up with $200 or more Digicel credits from 12 a.m. to 9 p.m. and to talk free between 11 p.m. and 6 a.m. Text 79 to 137 for more info. Conditions apply.
Benefits in your hand. Value in your pocket.
Lifestyle Entertainment Summer Edition. That's started June 21st. Music by Creation, Madras, Firewind, DJ Quantum, hosted by me, Navina. At Rifle Plaza, Advanced Shopping Center, All Over Road.
Jamaica's senior national women footballers are back on the road for the first time in 6 years. The Reggae Girls will compete in Group 5 of the CFU playoffs in the Dominican Republic, June 16 to 23, as they start their quest for a spot in the 2015 FIFA World Cup Finals in Canada. The Sport and Choice FM will be in the Dominican Republic, covering the team on and off the field of play with live and recorded reports. It comes to you courtesy of Contractors Music Marketing, promoters of Morgan Heritage's new single, Put It On Me. Massive used auto parts for the best parts, best deals and best prices. Call us now at 974-5639. Island Eyewear. Come to Island Eyewear. Complete eyeglasses, only $3,900. Bounce Out Party and Furniture Store. Turtle River Plaza, Ultra-Rios for all your household and party needs. Total Tools, Rentals and Repairs. Now open in Kingston at 34 Slime Road or 908-0667.
Mesira Spa, 8 Rivers Plaza, Ultra-Rios. Rejuvenate your mind and body. All Car Rental Limited, White River, Ultra-Rios. 3 Dumfries Road, Kingston, and 6 Lemuel Road, May Pen. Call 986-6930.
And Mr. T Auto Parts, Main Street, Ultra-Rios, now offering massive discounts on headlamps.
President Earth Day Party Celebration, Burning Spear Land Highway, St. Anne's Bay. This Saturday, June 21, featuring Chesedek and Friends. Special guest Jack Cure, DJ Ashile, Gabby Selassie, Hardcore. Admission $500, 12 p.m. to 2 a.m. Come early.
Asafu Yard, Charlestown, Buff Bay is the place to be June 20 to 23 for the 6th Annual Maroon International Conference. Celebrate the 275th anniversary of the signing of the treaty between the British and Windward Maroons. Come learn about the Maroons in their community, experience their culture, and have a great time. Call 445-2861 for more information. That's Asafu Yard, Charlestown, Buff Bay for the 6th Annual Maroon International Conference, June 20 to 23.
Jamaica's senior national women footballers are back on the road for the first time in 6 years. The Reggae Girls will compete in Group 5 of the CFU playoffs in the Dominican Republic, June 16 to 23, as they start their quest for a spot in the 2015 FIFA World Cup Finals in Canada. The Sport and Choice FM will be in the Dominican Republic, covering the team on and off the field of play with live and recorded reports. It comes to you courtesy of Contractors Music Marketing, promoters of Morgan Heritage's new single, Put It On Me. Massive used auto parts for the best parts, best deals and best prices. Call us now at 974-5639. Island Eyewear. Come to Island Eyewear. Complete eyeglasses, only $3,900. Bounce Out Party and Furniture Store. Turtle River Plaza, Ultra-Rios for all your household and party needs. Total Tools, Rentals and Repairs. Now open in Kingston at 34 Slime Road or 908-0667.
Mesira Spa, 8 Rivers Plaza, Ultra-Rios. Rejuvenate your mind and body. All Car Rental Limited, White River, Ultra-Rios. 3 Dumfries Road, Kingston, and 6 Lemuel Road, May Pen. Call 986-6930.
And Mr. T Auto Parts, Main Street, Ultra-Rios, now offering massive discounts on headlamps.
Quest Security Services provides superior armed and unarmed guard security services. Our guards go through the most extensive screening and training programs in the industry. When deployed on your property, they offer the best protection against unwanted intrusion. Call us at 978-7988 or visit our website at www.questsecurityservices.com. Quest Security Services. We detect, we deter, we deliver.
Yeah, this is the coaching age. We just do want to say something about this fear factor thing. You know, the other day we there Gambia and we're going to one crocodile sanctuary. The crocodile sanctuary, and the brother who walk with me and say, yeah, the big crocodile them, and I see my past crocodile and I say, boy, them crocodile there, they not move at all. Him say, watch out, don't stand up in front of them. If you stand up in front of them, they're going to feel threatened. So I say, okay, that means you can go and stand up behind them. So everybody there look, me just go so boom, I just walk over to the crocodile and stand up at him. foot for him though, and ISIS Miller though, she say me I do this thing though. So me say, come on, what you mean? Well, if this crocodile there so for how much years and him no bite nobody, you would have to be one of the worst person in the world for the crocodile turn for me and bite me. You see, from that workout, so boom, we actually have played the crocodile back and I rub him back and stroke all him tail and all him something. I mean, I say, but wait, when me I go fear that far? Me can't fear that. Because really and truly, me would have to go be the most unlucky person in the world. Me see the monkey them come right upon my doorstep a morning time and me go for my camera and me see white people that take the monkey picture of them and it's like, wow, and Jamaican people scared. No, tell me now, monkey, no, monkey go jump on me and bite me and them today. And me see the white people them go right beside the monkey and I tell them, I say, them weird. I would have to be the most unlucky black man. For them monkey they look on them white people they love them picture, take with the white people, but when me I take it, now they go jump on me. Me just take my camera and go outside and find one monkey will love me. Him love me because when me go up on the veranda, him no move at all. And him too little other monkey come and me go so boom and throw a tomato give them and me see them a fight over the tomato and the other monkey turn up your count him finger. We I say wait, the monkey are easy. The monkey turn up their count him finger them and him lift up the back of him and a catch underneath him. So me say okay, me just go for my thing. Yes, the closer me get to him and the less him move. That right in my mind, me I say, but wait, it come like we really come from a monkey, you know, because the monkey start to pose. This is wild monkey me I talk about, you know. The monkey look like him a pose to take the picture. And me go right in front of him. That when me look on the camera, I angle him face in the camera. And me snap him. And up to now, the monkey still no move. And when I jump up in the air, but no, say you man, monkey. I'm going to put the monkey, I'm going to put the monkey on the back, on my shoulder. And when I put the monkey on the shoulder, I'm jump on my head. And right away, I tell my lady, say, take the picture. Monkey on my head. Nobody now believe that. So, my greatest fear is a fly in a plane. That's my greatest fear. Believe you me. The more time you fly in a plane, I can't get over it. Mr. Man sit down at the plane and go on. If the plane ever rock a little bit, I start to have cold sweat. I start to figure out all my friends when I love a Jamaica and I'm not going to see again and all them something. Understand? So, yes, the fear, I move with a man there, I go around there with them ritual you know. I don't say, oh, me could have fear that. Because I see so much people there. So much people there, so. There must be something they might do when me no understand. And me tell a man, you know, say, so me go find out what is it that is being done. I don't know is what, but I have to go find that out. And I tell you, say, I will take a plane just to go down and go find that out, you know. Because it's one of the most, it's strangest thing. A man explained to me the other day about David Copperfield. David Copperfield take a big thing, a canvas, and throw over a plane, and when them draw the canvas, you know, see the plane. It totally disappear. And me I say, but him not have no supernatural powers. So it must, there must be some way where him do it that we not understand. And then we go find out how him do it. From a next great magician from Jamaica, we go find out how him do it. And it makes sense. You understand? So when we see them man, they are go and them antics, they are cut, and me not see no blood. Me I say, me no, you know, no supernatural talk in our business with that. Something that is there, even though the president can't tell me about it, something them up on them and when them take it out. Because when the president come to me, in front of me see a man drop down right in front of me. And it's like him out cold. And if him body a jolt and we see the president grab a bucket of water and chew upon him. And him get up back. And as him get up back, him draw one of the machete them from one of the other man them. And start to chuck it in her head. And you know the man the head ball, the hand lock by them head. Rope cross him face, cross him neck and all them something there. And then me hear the president tell the man them to do something. And then drop the thing off him hand. And say, and him tell him say, don't give him back the machete. And him drop the thing off him hand and me see the brother just go on normal. He just go on normal. And me I say, alright, them people know something though, when me don't know, but you know. You could have deal, me go find out. You think say me I couldn't move though. Africa, me come from Africa, me like the man that tried trick me I have a zero. Alan, the same Senegalese man I tried bring off a thing for me and through Miss Thomas. And me tell one of the reasons why me did have to leave 12 tribe is because of this same curiosity when me have. Me don't know it's what with me that me so curious. That them start to call me curious cat. Yeah man, me left 12 tribe because people started to throw things for me, you know, and call me curious cat, you know. And my lady at the time started to cry, you know, because she can't believe that I go on, you know. And me did have to leave 12 tribe because them say curious cat. So you see every time them 12 tribe people they see me on the road, for mock me, them say, "Why I'm curious cat?" You know see, alright. I saw me stay for a long time, you know. Me curious to the point where you can't come tell me something and me just don't believe that, so you know. Cause me know said there's something. It's like the woman who hear the stone in front of her house. Every night she go to her bed. She hear budung 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 front of the house. And when she wake up, she not say nothing on the top of the house. She go to her bed the next night. Budung 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 on the top of the house. When she go out there, she not see no stone on top of the house. One night a man I say, alright, me go sit up and see where I go on. Lo and behold, is our next door neighbor take out some ice and throw up on top of the house. And when she wake up, the ice melts, so she not see nothing. She say, I did Lawrence and get try run her out of the house. You see? So right away, if a man never sit down there the whole night just to see what is taking place, you know, should have left her house and say, I did Lawrence and take her house from her. You understand? Well, that's some mistake, you know. Me is the man now where me and my virgin sit down in a 8 degrees below zero. Walk going to the man house and the man I try play a little thing pan we both him go tell me what me this and what me that. And me must write down my problems on paper and cark up the paper. But I tell me that. And my virgin, I'm zero believe these things, you know. Write down the thing on the paper, wrap it up in a and me now must take the paper and walk, go outside and sit down. And then when me come back now, I'm going to tell me what I'm supposed to do with all my problem. That time the man switch all the paper away, so now, you know. The man switch the paper, and we never see it, but you me go see it now. Me and Abaziro sit down outside now, and I wait for the man to talk. I can't talk English, you know. It's the next brother in there interpret for him. So when me go outside now, me open the paper, the same paper will full of me, open it, and me look, me not see nothing on the paper. Me say, Abba, another paper here, we write the thing for the man switch the paper away, you know. Abba said, boy, we must go tell the man nothing. Because it will match up him derricks. Because so him eat a food. You see when me go back to the room now, me tell the brethren we talk English, say, tell him say, we know where him do. And a Jamaica me come from. And he must, if he want to come general people, he must go general some white people. But no come go like you want to come general me. So you say Africa, and I hear we are talking about Africa. You think so me go accept everything where me I hear about Africa? You see, true You see when you go to them people, you have to leave your shoes at the door, you know. All right. You see when the man, the youth now start to recognize when I say, him start to feel away, you know, because him come for where the showing until you say, me need some protection. Because me a chat through Babylon there, and, you know, the work with me I do, me need some protection. So a protection, him a carry me to this man, go get you know. And me come realize, but this man has a big fee body. He left city guy come to the coal to come make money. All right. Remember, me tell you that the place was -8 degrees below zero. Yes, when me I go outside, and me I show you how superstitions stay, you know. Yes, when me I go outside now, the man follow away at the door, you know. And when him look, him realize, say, we now put on no shoes. And that him a think, when him looking at him, say, but wait, them really couldn't come here without shoes. Because me can't tell you where my thinking in my mind. I say, no, them shoes, they're right at the door. You see when we walk out, remember say -8 degrees, you know. You see when we walk out of the house, me have a walk out of the house, and him realize we not have on no shoes, the man go right down on him face and kiss my foot them, you know. And it's almost now like me become like the supernatural being now, because him can't believe, say, me left where me I come from, -8 degrees, and come in my yard, and I have no shoes. Me must have some higher powers, higher powers than him. So, as some stay, me curious, if me was in the Bible with Thomas, me would have been the Thomas. It's me see a man go up on the cross, show me the hole in him hand, give him some food, make him eat it, then me know say I no ghost. I just saw me stay. I mean, not change. I just saw it stay.
Yeah. This is not human.
Alright, you know what I know. Alright. Me and my brother used to show movies around the place. Right? I would go in any community to go show movies. And them asked to come to one community to come show a movie. So we asked our brother and say, we want a bigger screen. Because in the road they might keep the movie. We want a bigger screen. But them say, we want to come with you. When them hear say, which part we are going to, and they say, nah, go. Because around this are some terrible area. Yes, when we go around and show the show, some man come around there with them gun and all, them things they put in the lap and watch the movie, you know, that shape, we say, brethren, look at one. We come around and show a picture, you know. When the man them not have nothing, them want to see the movie. Why would a man, I would have to be the most unlucky person now, if we go around and go show a movie. And the guy say, Muta, I would have, you do around here, so boy, you'll shoot me. Because I not think that. I not think, say, I'm going in that area, I show some movie free in the middle of the road for some man, to some gunman, and then the gunman them going to turn for me. I can't think that. But you have people who just fearful, like me play down West Street. You have some people where you could have buy the hookah, you could not get them to come down West Street in the night. I go down and go play. I'm feel good, I feel nice. Down there. Yes, still, only for white people come down there. Because the white people there, it's like, how them come down there and not feel no way. And certain people are saying, I go down there outside. No, you know, say Tivoli Yarn just over there, so, and Tivoli Yarn just over there, so, and then I'm turn over there, so. When I go down there far, you go up, you enjoy yourself, and you feel good, and you go home. You understand? You have fear now, you know. More time, the fear bring down the thing for you, too, you know. Yeah, man, too, you're afraid to bring the thing that way you don't want to happen to you, and the greatest thing happen to you. You understand? So, that's how it go. Yeah, I want to remind you that Winston Merton Blake will be playing at this Charlestown Maroon celebration. I know what say Merton, well, in my estimation, is the greatest discotheque ever raised up in Jamaica. You understand? Them man, they help shape my consciousness about music from the time of going to school until now. Merton discotheque, we follow Merton, he's one of them Merton baby. And that music of Merton helped to make me appreciate music. It's not like now where you go, you just hear two kind of music, hip hop and dancehall music, and that's it. Them man, they play everything and them sequence it in such a way where, yes. So where that Mertone will be playing up there. We want to heal up Jar Morgan. And we want to heal up O'Brien, so where they pan him no let go him phone. Him no let it go at all. It's like him girlfriend. Now you know, say if me was if my sister then was your girlfriend, would have vexed. Yeah, would have vexed because it look like you spend more time on that machine there. Maybe when you hug her up, you have the phone behind her a click. And she please say, you look at her, she did a click, you did a click. You're not terrible with that thing they do, you know. But what you cannot communicate with, so? A 4 hours, you still don't have 4 hours, you depend, you know. Where you could have communicate, so where it's a life-threatening thing, or you win $1 million, or it go? With the girl, then. Well, boy, if me have to spend 4 hours to communicate with girl, you know, the man of my girl at all, like somebody else woman you look. Somebody else woman you look. Yes, Carry go bring come. You know that Junior was born in Jamaica? Yes. Yes. Cutting edge.
Good night, Muta.
Blessed.
Muta.
Yes.
Me hear this policewoman on the radio advertise say the man who get raped by the homosexuals them for come give a statement or report the rape.
Yeah, I hear them don't report it up to now.
In Muta, you can't wrong the man.
Yeah, we never wrong him. Me just say him not report it. Me not have no feeling.
Me understand because if a woman get raped in a Jamaica and go in a one of them police station go report so she get raped.
Go like a she bring it down on her.
Right, the trauma what she go through in the police station.
Yeah, but that you never did go.
Right. So judge a man step in one police, it could come like it's a circus. You see police from left, right and center come and everybody a question you and you already go through one trauma and you come like you go to a second one.
Alright, so you say anybody will get raped shouldn't go report it, that's what you say.
No, by right, them should have go report it, but me I tell you so the police system want change up.
Yeah, all the while. All the while.
It want change up, them want deal with things on a different level. Them want, it's like them want some people from even some foreign country to come teach them how to run business.
Yeah, but they would have some foreigners already and it never help. Remember, they would have some white man from Britain and it never help.
And if somebody to come now to enlighten and to talk up and so, they have to go run like them a thief. Yeah, because too much injustice and too much corruption and them no want nobody to come in at them business.
Yeah.
To consider the corruption what people are face on a daily business.
Right, the man should have reported still.
Him, more time I understand him. You never really gain that experience, but we understand what the poor man.
You ever gain that experience? You ever gain that experience?
More time I get raped already.
You get raped already?
Yes.
You never reported?
Yes, I tell you say a trauma. I do everyone going night.
Pure problem.
Yes, big trauma, man, trauma.
I understand the idea.
And me hear about it, me hear woman talk about it even before me gain the experience. Yeah, me hear woman talk about it. It put fear in you where you do even want to go report it. Me I tell you.
Yeah, me understand.
Because you hear where you go face going at the police station, and you plus it worse again when you're going at the courthouse.
So you didn't walk down there suffer by yourself. All them question there. They never don't take to go
right, and when them don't carry you around, it all makes you feel like you do something wrong.
Like how you rape the man. When them done with you, like how you rape the man.
Yes, when I'm done with you, I'm done with you feel like you do an even better one, feel better even go there.
Yeah, I see with that man, him gonna go up there and you go hear say him never did resist.
Right, all type of something, and what kind of position they put him in.
Yeah, terrible thing.
Just me Muta, he not pretty.
Yeah, he not pretty.
I want him do it. I want him done, and the poor man. So I remember say, I know woman, you know what woman would really know how to really deal with them type of something. A man. So you can't just imagine the embarrassment, and them. It's like them not. In police not no feelings for nobody. You know them not thinking of themselves as a human being. Them a deal with.
I know your G flag say nothing about it. Gay flag. I know your gay flag say nothing about it.
Well,
you know
just like how
the people them who
just like how them lick out those people lick him talk about them. Them should have come out and even if them not agree with it, then say something. Not true.
But them couldn't agree with that. No, gay flag couldn't agree with that.
Even if like you know, so them not gonna agree with that. But say something then make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, make the people some people can hear. Then just quiet so.
They might behave like the Prime Minister.
Politician.
The dad said no.
And next thing again, Muta. The assistant commissioner. I said people for report to come in and talk up what they know. Tell police what they know and all that something. Why make they not just company here can tell people so people to go to give up their life, sacrifice their life. Because of that, they might tell the Jamaican people them to do.
So you said nobody should have tell the police nothing.
Motor, a death sentence that.
No, wait no man, but then all the police are going to catch the criminal them if nobody not tell them nothing.
I tell you, so that's why they have to change up them all.
You know, them say, call and you don't have to tell your name and you don't have to get the number.
Motor, that's a foolishness. Motor, that's alright. Motor, that is, me not say you're sensible man related to the mark.
Yeah, me
I'm listening attentively. I mean, no, you know, either to believe that the foolishness. Motor, let me tell you something. Call and you don't have to leave a name. How you get the money what they matter about?
No, we're not talking about no money, no. We're not talking about no money. I said, try you recognize something bad, you report it to the police and you
Motor, once you call them no, who call them they see the number.
No, which number? You don't have to call from your number. You can call from a public phone.
Public phone?
The phone and the number not come up. Your number not come up when you call them. You know,
no, when you call them, them see your number not Motor. Them know who call them.
How them know? That me ask you. How them know?
The number come up and right away from the number come up, they link it to the area where it come from and they start investigate you. May I tell you that?
Hold on, listen to me now. Somebody ever call it and when you look at it, you see private number?
Well, right,
yeah. So the only way you know is who knows when you have the person start to talk and him say, I'm me, John Tam, you know. I call.
Right, so when you say them people know are calling them should have private them number then?
No, what may I say is that the number don't come up when you call the police.
No, it come up, them know who call them.
How them know? How them know?
Them know who call them. It's all 119. They know exactly. They know the call. They know who call.
Nah, discredit what you are saying. I just want to know how them know.
Only way them don't know is if you're private a number. But once you know private a number, they know exactly the number that call them. Once it's not private.
I say you have ways to numbers don't come up. So I ask you know whether you're private your number or not. The police them don't have your number when you call.
No, the private number part me don't know if them have ways of knowing who call when the number private.
So then you not call the police now and suspect them like how you are suspect them and don't private your number. If you know something and you skeptical about the police, but you want to make sure say you see that woman
you tell them.
You know, just private your number then and call them.
Well, that is a good idea still. Well, me never really think about the part there. The part where me think about say. Me know say once you call and your number showing. So that, what you say, that's logic.
Okay.
But what the thing now what me no understand is when them tell you about you get money. But
reward will be offered.
Award, yes.
Reward, yeah.
Reward will be offered. Motor, Number one, them not give no reward if you don't give us a written statement.
No, they must say if a conviction, if you give a statement and a conviction take place, the reward will be given. If the conviction take place,
yeah,
them not going to give because you tell them say O'Brien robbed somebody.
Yes, me understand, Muta.
Yeah, so if them catch O'Brien,
and hear the trick, no, yes, but that trick is inside in it, Muta.
Yeah.
You have to give this statement. That's number one. Because if you not give this statement, right? You still not gonna get the reward with the conviction. If you even tell them, if you even go to them and tell them the boy you know, and you know, give this statement, you not get no reward.
Them are gonna tell the bad man too.
Right, and you have to give a written statement that you can get the reward. And when you give the written statement now, and when you go to court, and the judge say,
everybody know who attack.
Yeah, all I know, and the judge say, them want the witness, the person who the witness have to come to court. Then them come now and try and persuade you now to come to court. Telling you, so them will go give you one stipend, them will go find place put you.
Witness protection.
Witness protection. Then now you go in isolation. And when you go in isolation, it's a different complete world you're going in.
Yeah.
And why the life where you would not even think you're going to live. When you go there, so it's a complete different thing. Whatever try. When you bring up anything about witness protection, then try to shun it.
So what is the solution? What is the solution?
The solution, Muta?
Yeah.
A whole heap of solution. The whole justice system want to change up.
Okay.
The whole solution is them have to make people. Them have to make people start trust
the police.
In them justice system and trust the police.
So until the justice system change up, we will make the criminal them do what them are do and don't tell upon them.
No, if the justice you can't tell upon them. Muta, it is easy in Jamaica to get away with any crime.
Yeah, me know 70% of the murder will commit.
Right, because look here, Jamaica system is that. Is ICU, and if a man, nobody now commit no crime, not even come and like to thief any little thing. Nobody now do it to people to them. Them are going to try to avoid being caught.
Yeah.
And no matter what evidence them can come up with, if somebody not there to say, miss them. Them get you scot free.
So you say no, you say because of that and because the justice system is so corrupt. Until they can fix the justice system, we must just go and make the murderer them and the thief them go and do what them do because my life is going to be in danger if me.
No, Muta, it's just that. And Muta, me know say you know better. Muta, if you go in a one, if you go make. If you go complain, go tell them why you know Muta your life. Anytime I say something, it hurt me down to me belly button move because me gain an experience of me no want nothing to me worse.
We have to go now, but you may say no. You may say no. You just show me the fault. Show me unfaulted the fault and unfaulted. Tell me what you can do. Since the justice system is corrupt. And you don't trust the justice system. Obviously, you may trust the murderer them more because they will kill you quicker than the justice system. So, may I say no?
Well, right, that's true.
So, what can we do as citizens if we see a crime committing? Shut him out, make it go on.
Well, right, that's true.
So, what can we do as citizens if we see a crime committing? Shut him out, make it go on, don't say nothing because if you go tell the police gonna make you get dead.
It better you keep your mouth.
Alright, so you say no, just make the murderer go and do what do. Make the rapist go
and do. But it better you keep your mouth because if you go to the murder and you're going to lose your life at the same time if you go tell the police.
Make the murder them go on and make the criminal them go and do what them do. Because me no one dead. That's what you say. Alright.
Right. Then that Muta because alright. The person over there and you're going to
move. We have to move. The time I go now, yes. Okay. Yeah. This is where we reach now. This is where we reach in Jamaica. We get traumatized to the point where, look here, shut your mouth. Go away, mama look a boo-boo there. Shut your mouth if you say anything because you liable to go to dead. So, the murders continue, abated. Rape continue, abated because you must say nothing. If you say something, you might end up dead. You understand? So this is where it reached in Jamaica now. We are all traumatized and fearful. That is where it goes. So want to know when a man rape your daughter, want to when the Dan rape your daughter, want to when the man come in the community where you know kill your father or your mother, how you going to deal with that? Shut your mouth, go away. Mama look a boo-boo there. What a thing. And that's right there. And that's right there, people. Sammy plant piece of corn down a gully and it beat till it kill poor Sammy. Sammy dead, Sammy dead, Sammy dead. Oh, a terrible thing. Yeah, you know, say, we want to heal up me hungry. Yeah, we have to heal up me hungry because me hungry provide me with a little snack in the night, yeah. When we done the cutting edge, we just go and sit and eat some nice live food. Yes. And some ras. Yes. Iwawa. All the ones them who work in that place there. We give thanks because we love how you maintain the live food vibes as a restaurant. Because all of them come, all of them come and close down. But obviously, you're one to work. So we give thanks to that. We give thanks for you providing us in the night, yeah, with them kind of tasty vibration. Because a vibration, the food is a vibration. You know, it's a little more families to come forward from 2 to 5:45 with the stepping razor, the art of war. We're talking about Dan Drummond, sudden attack. We want to play that one after Julian Jingles, you know. Yes. Long time, long time Julian Jingles. Yeah, the man Matrix is here. Looking like a Taliban. Not in clothes, but in facial expression, may I tell you. From one handsman to the next handsman, as we say, we are going and so we are get the last tune. And then come forward 2 o'clock.
You are listening to Mutabaruka.
Continent with Mutabaruka. We are listening to all of it. You know here, continent, the end.
I refer breadfruit in the land of bread.
No man.